Hello, everyone, and welcome to I'm Bored Toys. This is Lego MOCumentary, or just MOCumentary, where we make mocks sometimes. And sometimes we have Claire with me and TEK. But today we do not have Claire with us. Today we have Johanna from HighTeaToys. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome.
Thanks. Good to be here. Finally talking to you, Kevin, directly, and you, TEK, as well. Like we chat on Instagram, but never in real life like this.
Exactly.
I know, and we've never even been on like this, like London Calling, or I don't know, a Tricky Brick stream or something together either.
Yeah.
Hello to everyone in the chat. We started 30 seconds early just to throw you all way off. I'll just say hi to everyone in the chat. Brenda just came running in right as we started and yelling, "Hi, buddy." That's rude. That's very rude. So I'm going to say hi to Bricks and Mortar. Jamae says, I have a meeting at 3, but do you want to say hi? You want to read the highs? You're the worst.
I didn't know.
This is my friend Brenda.
I forgot.
If you're new to the channel, she streams with me sometimes. All right, you say hi to all these people.
Hi, Jamae. Hi, Sugar Jamal. Hi, the Amazing Brick. Hi, Kevin.
Hi.
Zan, Imperial Brick, the Amazing Brick. Zan again. I did it. I did all of it. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Jobdata. Hi, Christian. Hi, Brick Snaps. Hi, friends. Everybody wave. Hi, TEK. Hi, Mark.
Brick Snaps requests t-shirt purchase options, please. You have to message Brenda.
Oh, yeah. Man, you guys got
Did Brick Snaps message you?
I don't know. Brick Snaps, did you message me?
I was talking to him today, but in any case.
I don't know. Brick Snaps, let me know. We'll do another t-shirt drop soon. We're going to start doing iterations. And also,
no self-promo, Brenda.
There are, in fact, places that you can get I'm Bored Toys merch on the regular. Because we're living in a society. Speaking of which, I come bearing curves.
Oh, nice.
I gotta go. Bye, friends.
Bye, Brenda.
Bye.
Oh, my gosh.
Hi, Brenda. Bye, Brenda. Straight away.
All right. Sorry, guys. I didn't turn my mic down for that, so I hope your ears are okay. Headphones can go back in. I believe we got to Christian. Hello, Christian. Hello, Bricks with Justin. Mark is here. Imagine. Hope everyone is pumped for MOCumentary. Indeed, I am pumped.
Lauren's here.
What's that?
Lauren's here.
I'm getting there. Swear jar is here. Always prepared. Brenda's gone now, so we're okay. But I have heard Johanna drop a bad word or two on her stream, so I won't tell anyone, though.
I'm really good. I never do such a thing. I don't know.
Exactly. Fiddlesticks. I wasn't invited out of the swear jar. Oh, it gave me a refresh, and now I have to go check again. Brick Snaps, does this count as a message? No, it does not. Instagram, or it didn't happen. Simon's here. Welcome, Simon. I'm slowly getting there. Gary Mullane, Tommy Rich, A&A Hobbies. How's it going, Corey? My Bricks and Me's here. Hello, Gina. Let's see. London Bridge Bricks. Hello, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Did I get Topic Bricks is here? Hi, Rosie. Wait, did I see Little Bins and Bricks?
No,
yes, Little Bins and Bricks is here. Says, hey, going to the orthodontist with my kiddo. Sorry to miss out for now. No worries. I'm going to be streaming with Little Bins and Bricks on Wednesday night, just so you guys know. You can get me over there. So go give a quick sub if you don't want to forget, if you're not subbed already. And Bronx DDT is here. Welcome. Okay, I think I got everyone. If I did not say hi to you, all you have to do is write something sarcastic and angry in the chat. That's all it requires. And Elko Collection's here too. Awesome. Welcome. So what we usually do is we go around and we discuss what we're going to be building today, or what our goals and aspirations are.
Just in general, like in life.
Yeah, I mean, if necessary, as long as it counts as something you're creating, creating experiences or some. The Amazing Bricks. I'm sarcastic and angry yet. Brenda said hi. And Brick Snap says, you didn't say hi, just talked about your t-shirts. Fair. Hello, Martin. Welcome to you. Brick Snaps was with us last week. That was awesome. He also won an award or two, maybe one, maybe two, maybe three. I don't know. At Brick Fair, Virginia. So congrats on that. We are not at all surprised.
Can we state claim because he was on MOCumentary last week?
Obviously, yeah. I think he has to send us one brick from that award, something like that. The 1x1 tile in the front there. So as you can see, we've got TEK's studio window open. You want to tell us what you're building?
Yeah, so I'm currently just I'm building the current X-Wing, Luke's X-Wing that come out. And if you guys have been following MOCumentary, a couple of weeks ago, I built the Demon Ball TIE Fighter, and I recolored the TIE Fighter that's out at the moment, and I'm going to recolor this one into the red and the yellow and the teal Monkey Kid colors. So, so I've got an X-Wing versus a TIE Fighter. So yeah, just building the original model as is, and then I can start color swapping in
Star
studio.
Wars fans are probably appalled. Next, we'll make one in sand blue. That's gonna look so cool. Actually, that color scheme's gonna look sick with that.
Yeah.
Is Claire still away? Claire is away. I believe she just landed somewhere from her flight. So maybe she'll pop in and say hi. But Brightest Switch Bricks. Wait, I didn't say hi to you. I don't know if Johanna kind of said hi to you.
Johanna said hi, and you said wait, essentially.
I told off straight away.
I was getting angry and sassy and sarcastic. Not even in the chat. A very warm welcome to you, Johanna. Wait.
Thanks. I've never been more welcomed, Kevin.
I'm
great.
so sorry. Wait, was Brenda beside me when that happened? Because
no,
but I was still probably all in the
There is no excuse.
That's so embarrassing. Oh my god. Oh well. Welcome, Lauren. Lauren says Claire left Virginia for Ohio today. Yes, indeed. So and we just got a message from her, so hopefully I think that means she made it safely. And Lauren says, I feel noticed, Kevin. I gave you so much free advertising this weekend. It is true. Let's just put that all in caps. And on the screen, it's true. Lauren was wearing the imboredtoys half tie-dye merch at least for a full day. And a lot of pics, a lot of tags from that. And definitely got some extra follows on Instagram. So, yes, that's awesome. Thank you so much. If you're not already, go subscribe to Brightest Switch Bricks and follow her on Instagram. She's been on here before as well. So yes. Oh, and Tommy says I donated through StreamYards, through Streamlabs to cover the initial swearing. Thank you, Tommy Rich. It doesn't pop up when we are on here, but let me just pull it up and I will see if you read me a message. I do want to figure out how to get that coming through.
If you were just to run your webcam through a virtual cam, would that?
Yeah, I did try that one time, and OBS just did not want to be the friend of.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I remember talking to you about
that. Thanks, Monarch. I just saw your comment.
So give me 1 second. And so thank you so much, Tommy. I do see that you donated the following amount. Yes. Here we go. I see it. Tommy Rich says, swear jar donation to cover Johanna, ... swear away, ... Oh, and also, from a long time ago, I believe, I can go in here, and I can even give you a donation gift. Ready? You get two to choose from. Well, I'll do this one. Yay!
Oh, that's so
Yay! Yay!
Brilliant.
And we also have this is the normal one we have when we stream. This is us swooshing sets.
That's a technical time.
There you go, Tommy. Thank you so much. If anyone else donates and you want to, you can just write a message in all caps and I'll feature it just like I would when you donate otherwise. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. So TEK is building an X-Wing. We do our best to keep up with the chat of this one, but it's harder than normal. So I see Topic Bricks is asking about, has anyone seen pics of the Harry Potter D2C set? Indeed, I think we all probably have. And we will definitely talk about that soon, I'm sure, since we have someone who I bet has some thoughts maybe. In fact, I know she does because she told me she does. Oh, and Tommy, you get to add something to the frame. Any 1x1 piece we'll add to the frame for you. Johanna, I didn't realize that you were doing that too. That's really funny.
It's because I liked your idea, and one
nice.
time, I don't know if you remember, but Ben was building a set, and I was going slightly insane watching him build a set and not building anything myself. So I was like, I need to do something. So I was like,
That's
I
awesome.
remember you guys do this. I should do this too to distract myself.
Good call. Good call. It's awesome to watch it grow and like kind of fill up the frame. It's fantastic.
It's fun. Yeah, it's pretty.
Is there a sound effect to go with the swoosh? There is not right now. Sorry. There would normally be the classic like somebody donated sound. But through StreamYard.
You can make the sound like.
Exactly. Nice. Thank you. There, we have a full team effort. I see Bricky Kai here. Ian Brickbot is here. Lego Mama 92 is here. Also, yeah, Lego Mama says, "Whoa, HighTeaToys looks so weird. Flipped the other way." Are you flipped? Are you mirrored?
I can flip it the other way. Look.
Are you mirrored though?
Magic.
Whoa.
Oh, I guess, yeah. When I stream with my other camera, this is the angle you see.
It is. So which way?
This is better, Lego Mama 92.
Show us which your right hand is. Which is your right hand?
This one.
You have to think way too hard about that.
Oh, I'm terrible with left and right. It's like a trait. When I give directions, I very often say the wrong direction, and not because I don't mean the right one. It's just like going like left, right. I don't know that way.
Mark was some good sass for me. It's okay, Johanna. We love you, even if Kevin appears to not.
It's okay.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I blacked out. I'm normally very respectful.
It's fine. You know, I can take it.
And Bricksnap's supposed to know. Wait, do you sell those shirts? Have I asked? So it's the answer to that is more complicated than you might think. We did a run of them, and people ordered them to buy. But then we had a donation from DMCS to cover the cost for the first 10 people that ordered them. So a lot of people actually got them for free. But now Brenda will sell them, I think, but they're handmade. So you kind of have to get in touch with her and see what the timeline would be. Or I don't know how much they cost or anything like that. So that is the ever so complex answer to your very simple question. And yeah, DMing Brenda is sure to result in some fun conversations. Good luck. That's the fun that goes along with it. Oh, and we have Rosalie McMullen here. Hello, Rosalie. Welcome. Thank you for being here. That's my mom. And Jonah's here. Howdy to you. I think now, is that everybody? Did I see somebody else? I don't know. Again, just yell at me if I didn't say hi to you. Okay. Woo. In England, they build Lego on the opposite side of the road. Nice.
I just read that as well.
Nice. So what are you building, Johanna? We've finally gotten some relevant information.
15 minutes in.
I am building, I mean, I'm sure people can tell, but I'm building the canal extension for my third level of the city. So I'm delving into mills, which may or may not a thing that I'll regret later because bricks, it takes so many bricks. But I want to have a canal. So obviously I can't have a canal at the same level as the city, right? Like, that's not right. So I decided to I'm going to put all my modulars 4 bricks up, basically. So this, so I started with this design. Obviously, this is the first whip version, so this may change, and the colors are dictated by what I found on the pad wall. So yeah, this is what's happening. A very bright orange, nice path, and hopefully it's going to look really cool on the third level of the city later.
How many modulars have you got to put on mills on that top level?
So for now, it's essentially 3 base blades, so not too bad. But let me move my camera slightly so you can see. So Hogwarts is sitting up there as well.
Yeah.
So my parents are coming tomorrow, which point one, can I just say, it's been a year and a half. I have not seen them.
Yeah.
They're finally coming.
That's so good.
So yeah, I'm very excited. But they're
Okay.
bringing a shelf, so Hogwarts is going to be moving behind me on there. So I'm going to reclaim that space onto the Calyx as my city as well. But because that like attaches to that third level with the 3 base plates, that's all going to have to be mills.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be lots of work. But maybe I'll make it like a little beach. I don't know. Lots of opportunities. I'm so
Did you
excited.
think about using the IKEA boxes to bump it up or something like that?
Now I have. No, I didn't originally, just because I started building this on a whim because I was like, you know, when I get an idea in my head, I was like, oh, I think I have the bricks now. Let's go. When I just started.
For sure.
Go.
Yeah. Lauren's excited for you. I agree. We got Holly here. Hey, Holly.
Hello.
Welcome on your lunch break, I assume. We should get Holly in to do like a lunchtime mock someday if she's up for it.
We definitely should.
You know, no pressure though, of course. We'll talk about it later, Holly. Shiga Jamal's got to go, no worries. And also, yes, I do want to say hi to Zan, who I probably didn't say hi to specifically. But
Poor
there you
Zan. She's had a rough day. She's realizing that Monkey Kid's starting to retire, and
I know. If you guys, so Zan posted in her stories today, the Demon Bull King, like the big, it's not a mech, but you know, mech style. It's just because it's actually meant to be him. Is now sold out in the UK, and it doesn't say like temporarily out of stock. It says sold out, which usually means it's retiring, or at least it's not actually going to be available from Lego. Which we know they're sending stuff to Amazon soon, but yeah. Also, I just want to point out, like our lag is really, really low. I'm getting chats back in response to me very quickly, so that's awesome.
oh, cool.
Way lower than normal, I feel. So I didn't change the setting or anything, but it's cool. So what? I had one more thing to say. I can't remember. Oh,
You're gonna tell us
and
what
Holly
you're
just
working
said, not lunch break quite yet. Oh, nice. So we're accompanying you through your work. Wonderful. Red Carnage is here. Welcome. And Michaela's here as well. Welcome to Snot Okay.
Hello.
Hello, better later than never. We showed up 30 seconds early today. Topic Brick says, we just picked up a cafe corner today. Need some ideas for mods for the interior as it's empty by default. Yeah. So fire away with some suggestions. I mean, I don't know if you don't have cafe corner, do you, Johanna?
No, but Jesse's Lego has done it. Like he didn't have the actual original cafe corner; he just made a mock. But he's done some amazing interiors. So check out his YouTube channel. He's done some really cool stuff there. So
yeah,
that made me want one myself a little bit. And then I was like looking into pricing, like passing it out, even if you mock it. And I was like,
yeah. Isn't there? Oh no, it's the Green Grocer that has the weird piece that makes it almost.
The cafe corner has ones as well, but you can mock around it.
Yeah. I've been thinking about doing some, like getting pieces for some, like the Temple of Air Jitsu or various like Ninjago ones that are, really overpriced. I mean, they're collectible, so I understand the pricing. For me,
like Ninjago City.
Figures. What's that? Sorry.
Like Ninjago City.
I would just buy Ninjago City still because it's so crazy. I think parting it out would be insane.
Oh yeah, like the stickers are impossible to get hold of.
Holly says, I have 1.5 cafe corners. I started parting one before finally getting a good deal on one with no box or manuals. Yeah, I think you kind of have to add that to your list, and then just anytime you see it, you have to be ready to go. And kind of put it against your budget later or whatever if you see that deal. And we've got C'est moi, Julia here. Welcome, Julia. Assuming that it's you. Says hello, Johanna. What does mills mean? You keep talking about it with your new mod canal. Great new video, by the way. Agreed. Johanna posted a video today with Pick a Brick Haul and a new set, which I don't know. You can give it away if you want, but I won't because it's in
It was
had
an
a question mark
expensive
over
set
it,
that
so-
wasn't Star Wars related.
Yeah. So go check out. It was not Cafe Corner, but you know.
I mean, if they had that readily available in the Lego store, like I'd have it.
And we've got Ben's Brick Designs here as well. Welcome.
Hey, Ben.
Okay, so oh, and also MILS stands for Modular Integrated Landscaping System, right?
I believe so, but
And
I'm
it's just
gonna
like
go with that.
I probably have I think I have an empty one here somewhere. I'll just grab it one sec.
I have to say that if there's rules, I probably have not read them. I just kind of went with tightening my modulus. So I just know that generally when people talk about mills, they put pillars underneath things. So that's what I started calling it. I'm a professional.
Yeah, there you go. There's like there's like measurements for like the pinholes and things like that. But
yeah, I mean you don't even
any measurements at all.
As long as
yeah,
you're
I mean
up, it's fine.
I think for me, I don't necessarily care. I just made this to remind myself. This is a classic Mills plate. The bricks on the middle aren't like you know, I don't have as many as you might otherwise have because I don't really care that much, and you know, but basically you just make a thick plate and there's kind of standards, but then everyone kind of just develops their own standards within their own system as well.
I just went for it.
And you can like stick them together, and it's especially useful if you're going to join up with you know, other people to kind of build parts of a display. You kind of know what heights to be at and all that stuff. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's like what I have.
I'm with Brick Snaps. Measure 0 times, build multiple times.
That's
is the
exactly how I do that. Yeah.
Yes.
Never said that. I agree.
Yeah, and Ian Brickbod says Mills has a lot of complex rules for depths of road versus path, etc., and also has mountain heights and stuff. I agree. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I think there are, you know, and there's a reason for it's basically any system of standardization. It's useful.
Yeah, so
if it's for yourself and you don't care, then
exactly, like I only refer to it as Mills just so if people have an idea what I'm trying to do, but I've not actually read into it or anything. Yeah, I've not done the research. I'm just doing whatever. But I feel like if I say I'm putting my building on stilts, people are like, what? So I thought if I say Mills, people will at least get the idea. So
Snot OK says, in case y'all don't know, Ben is an incredibly talented mocker from my lug. That's awesome. Welcome, Ben. You are sure to not be impressed by us today then. We just love hanging out and building things that make us happy, usually. I'm also kind of, I can mock properly if I want to today, but I don't have to. I mostly have a whole bunch of, so I got a Bricklink order in, a really big one, that has a whole bunch of parts for recoloring stuff as well. And in particular, I'm recoloring this big roller coaster into Monkey Kid colors. And so, you know, this is kind of where I was at beforehand. Oh, also, I have a little money tree in front, which is funny. I had to take them off, but that tree has little money pieces all over it.
Nice.
I always take all of my money pieces and just put them in a little bin and like don't keep them in sets at all. And I've got, you know, now I've got like 50 of them just like sitting there waiting to, but I'm going to try to build like a big money tree. Maybe even on like the Ideas treehouse.
Oh, that would be cool.
yes.
Yeah, just like throw them on all the leaves, you know. I think it's really funny to me.
It's just when you say like, oh, I haven't got the money tree, and then somebody will have a money tree, and it's you.
Exactly. But it's like one of those ideas where it's so funny to me that I don't want to Google if anyone's done it. I'll just feel bad. Because I'll be like, oh, well, now it's not original anymore, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, for sure. Lorraine Fox O'Connor's here, just listening in the background. Awesome.
Lorraine.
Happy to accompany you as background noise. And Abby the Brick Squirrel is here. Happy to have you as well. And Fives the Loyal Soldier. Welcome. All sorts of new people too. Welcome if you haven't been here before. I'm Kevin. I stream sometimes, usually Saturdays. Definitely give the stream a like, and then later you can check out some of our old streams and stuff that I do with my friend Brenda, or sometimes by myself. And then you can choose to subscribe, or you can just subscribe right now and deal with it later.
Nice.
Thank you. That type of promotion is very I'm Bored Toys.
Yeah.
And Lego Madness is here too. Welcome, Liam. And I pinned a message before the stream started. Hopefully it's still there. If you have mocks you're working on, you can use hashtag Lego MOCumentary on Instagram, and we will pull it up at some point during the stream. Usually about halfway, and then, we usually go for about 3 hours, but Johanna, you don't have to stay that long as we talked about. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so about an hour and a half or so, we will we'll show some pictures, and then right before we end, we'll pull it up and see if any extras have come in.
Sweet. So is that what you think you're going to be doing, Kevin? Is like fiddling about with the color swapping of that still?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Zan's given the hashtag in the chat there, so you can go do that. So, yeah, clicking things by mistake. All right. The sorting job Kevin did with his bricklink order was OCD spectacular. In the Instagram picture, yes, but I didn't do like a haul video for the bricklink order, so that's okay. But for my pick a brick one, I just poured them on the table. But that was so I could sort them. Yes, I mean the bricklink order actually didn't fully come sorted. Sometimes you get them in like individual bags for everything, and like all. This one was medium, I'd say, but it was also over 2,000 pieces, I think. So, I let it slide. Almost 400 of which were these.
Wow.
All right, so I will start. So this is easier than I thought it would be, by the way, because I've done a few already. Hopefully it doesn't stress you guys out watching me like rip this thing apart and put it back together. If it breaks or whatever, that's fine. Everything's fine. I've already used half the pieces for other stuff. We're all good. Yes. Ooh, wow, I've done a good job with chat so far. Now it's time to just...
That's that job done.
Yeah.
See you in 3 hours when we're saying goodbye.
All right. Now, let's see. I don't have my...
If you want to talk, seeing as we've got Johanna here, did we want to talk about the Harry Potter D2C?
Yes, go for it.
I'm
just going to take care of an administrative thing.
Yeah, no. Johanna, what is your thoughts, feelings, expectations? Did you have an idea of what it was going to be before you saw the pictures today, or?
Well, yeah, roughly, because there was an advertisement that went out from Lego, like, I don't know, around Christmas time, I think, where there was a really big Hedwig, like, pulling somebody, like, a boy's scarf, and I saw that, and I remember sending it to somebody saying, like, oh, this is really cool, we should have gone this Hedwig, and actually, when then, like, the rumors came for the building object, which I did try to ignore for a while, when it did say that, like, 40% of the set was going to be a Hedwig, I was like, actually, that would kind of work out with, like, how big that Hedwig was. I don't think they're exactly the same, but they're very similar, so, I was kind of expecting that kind of thing. So it looks really good, and I'm really annoyed with myself for wanting it because so there we go.
Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of Harry Potter fans that had kind of heard the rumors and like written off wanting it, and were like, okay, that's cool, I don't have to buy that. And now they've actually seen Hedwig does look really impressive.
It's beautiful. The potions are my favorite. They're so cool.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are you collecting some Harry Potter sets? Or like
I'm getting the odd play set, and I will get the buildable figures because I love those. I think those are really cool. But I'm happy with the like £35 Hedwig. Like I really like that. That's a nice little piece, and I'll probably get forks as well, and have them kind of next to each other. But yeah, I don't think I would go and spend that much on Harry Potter.
That's fair.
I don't know. it's one of those things I might see it the longer it's out and then be like, oh, maybe I
Maybe
should.
double
But
VIP points.
yeah, that sort of thing.
Maybe.
But no, like I said, I like some of the play sets. Like I've got the carriage, the Bobaton's carriage. I've got Hagrid's hut. So like some of the iconic anything. If they did like a, is it the Durmström
Yeah, that's right.
boat? If they did that, then I would be all over that.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I will try to stay clear where I can from Harry Potter because I
It'd
think
be
like
better for your wallet.
yeah, exactly. Like Emily's finding out, I think it's quite the rabbit hole, and it gets quite expensive.
Isn't that like any sets though that you get into?
Anything,
That's just what happens.
yeah. That's again. That's exactly why I would try to avoid it because there's just like I'm like keeping up with Monkey Kid. This like I really like this Star Wars wave.
That's expensive, yeah.
But you just finished Monkey Kid, right, Tech?
I have, yeah. Now, so they'll be in the post, and I've got enough room in my cabinets for everything to go in, so I can literally build it and then put them straight in. So I'm really happy about that.
And that's like frees up a lot of your kind of, you know,
yeah,
budgeting. For
sure. Exactly. I don't. When I saw Zan's story about the Demon Ball King retiring, I don't know why, but I had a panic on. Like, I know I've got everything, but I'm still panicking. Like, oh no, I'm not ready for that. Like first wave to start retiring yet.
Always get it on the aftermarket if necessary. You know,
that is true.
Okay.
That is true. But
can I just ask, because what makes you love Monkey Kid so much? Like, sell it to me. Why is it the best range of sets?
Go on, Kevin.
Me? The main thing for me is I just love having a new theme that I can dive into and be a completionist on without having to buy old sets or whatever. And just that I can like dive into a theme that none of the IP they have really appeals to me. I used to be really big into Harry Potter, but I just don't really do it anymore. And I jumped into Hidden Side last summer, and then it got canceled, you know, and I just love having something that I can commit, you know, my dollars, my time, my excitement. Like to see a new set get announced is really exciting, right? And like I that type of like dopamine rush, and I love like mocking around it as well. So like getting inspiration from a theme. And you know, I think like people who are Harry Potter fans or Star Wars fans or Marvel fans can understand that, and I'm just not at all into any of the IP that they have. So, and generally speaking, it'd be pretty rare for them to get something that I'm really into, because I don't really get into a lot of movies and things like that. So that's pretty much why for me. That and the color schemes are awesome, and the builds are amazing. So like I wasn't into mechs before. I'm still not really into vehicles, but I do like, you know, I like just having the ones I have. But like now I would consider getting other mechs only because of how much I love these. They're just so impressive.
They're really detailed, aren't they? Because I don't own any Monkey Kid sets, but they do look really, really amazing. And I also love how that ramen shop that came with the Monkey King mech has like captured loads of people's attention, like whether they're in that theme or not. Like so many people have used that as a jumping off point for mocks. Like it's awesome.
Yeah. I think the like Kevin said about like diving into a new theme from the start is cool. And I just looked at the first wave and I thought there is not I don't think that there is a bad set in that theme. Like I thought it was such a strong first theme. And once I got one, I was like, I think I can't even remember which one exactly was the first one I built, but I think very early on I built the Monkey Kids Cloud Jet, and I thought that was going to be one of my like least favorite, or it was going into it one of my least favorites of the wave, but I really liked it, so I was like, okay, this is really setting the bar. And I love the rest of the wave, so now I'm like captivated. Like you said, the mech is not something I would touch for the theme, but these ones are very impressive.
And then like, you know, it first came out and I think everyone was like kind of like, well, what is this? It does seem a lot like Ninjago, like you know, whatever. I think they're basing it, it's all based on Journey to the West, which is one of the most important works of Chinese literature that exists, and like kind of did that research to figure out, okay, what's going to resonate with the market in China and so on. And I think they just knocked it out of the park. And I don't think they care if it's selling anywhere else. So, we've had 4 waves now. Waves 2 and 4 are smaller. I hope they keep doing that. I love it.
Yeah.
Get like a whole bunch, and then you get like a little bump in the middle.
Yeah, it's like a nice little top up that you can kind of
Exactly.
manage. Yeah.
And they kind of gave me just enough time to get everything else, and then it was great. But yeah, and quick hi to Nerdbrick 101 as well. Welcome.
Hello.
And to Ocean Truth, Terrence, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, so Monkey Kid has, what we were talking about, something being retired, was Demon Bull King isn't available on the Lego website or Lego Shop at Home anymore, and it says sold out rather than temporarily out of stock, suggesting that it's not going to come back. So they may be retiring some of the first wave, and a lot of the Demon Bull King kind of like, I don't know, sub theme, if you will, of Monkey Kid has been seen on sale a lot of places, like the Iron Bull tank and the Red Sun's Inferno truck, and so it's not surprising to me that Demon Bull King didn't go on sale. It's definitely the coolest set out of all of them, and the kind of one that might appeal to people who aren't into the theme, and so I wouldn't be surprised if they retire those but leave the mech and the boat, and like, because those things are going to continue to appear in the show as well. Whereas Demon Bull King stuff is like, after season 1, it's basically done, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, some of the characters, I won't spoil it for those of you who wish to watch it, but, Oh, we've got Art and Jeff spamming the chat. Welcome. Art and Jess, if you're new to the channel, is who I normally He types and speaks in all caps all the time. That's her right there. And she's my neighbor, and she came in and started our stream by opening my door, forgetting that I was streaming, and yelling, "Hi! Hi!" And she's lovely. We love you, Brenda. All caps reflects my feelings. Thank you. Now I don't see anyone else in the chat because literally Brenda's, oh my gosh. Brenda. Forgive me for stream bombing. Yeah, no, just not gonna happen. Okay. We're happy. We see you, Brenda. Welcome. So did we answer your question? Have we sold it to you, Johanna?
Well, I have a very little room to display things. Yeah. So especially now where I'm pretty much at capacity, anything I buy is kind of like, before I buy it, I need to know where I'm going to put it, which is kind of what happened with the the Harry Potter set that just came out. I was like, oh my God, I now actually want it. Where the hell am I going to put this? And I think it's going to live like in the hallway. There's currently like a rotating bookshelf thingy with like the treehouse on top. I think maybe I'll just put the treehouse in the city temporarily when I have the bigger city, and then just add the like Hedwig on top, because it's a bookshelf as well, and because Hedwig sits on books, it kind of like works out. So that's kind of the plan for now, but I don't really know. Monkey Kid looks great, but yeah, the money for those sets is a lot. I don't know where I put them, but I have the ramen shop, so.
Yeah. Your ramen shop mock is awesome.
I bribed the Lego employee to give me a sticker sheet for it. So. Yeah,
that's really good, actually, that you because you could just email them or you could just go through and be like, hey, I bought the set and it didn't missing the sticker sheet or whatever.
Well, I basically just was like, hey, I would really like to buy these sheets. Like I'm trying to do something, but I can't find it anywhere. Please, is there any way you can help? And they were like, yeah, don't worry, we'll send it to you. It's like, I mean, that's better than just,
I feel that's, you tried to do what you're supposed to do, or right? Like,
like I tried everywhere. Like Bricklink didn't have it. Like there wasn't even like third-party people like printing versions of it, because sometimes they do that. Like, That wasn't
Interesting.
anything
I've
I could
definitely
find.
seen it.
Like,
I've seen like on Bricklink, I've seen the sticker sheets, but maybe it just depends on if you're lucky or not.
yeah. I mean, I did only look once, to be fair, but
I actually
a little while ago.
I just got 2 of these. These are like the kind of like
Yeah, the
plastic
shinies. Yeah.
vinyl things that go with the mech, just so that I can add them to like the outside. I'm like kind of half mocking or like slowly putting together a big Monkey Kid theme park. That's kind of what my long-term project is.
Nice.
And oops, my mouse isn't working, but 1 second, I want to highlight that I see one plastic architect in the house. Welcome. And appearing just after Patrick Ma said, Claire not here again. Well, she's in the chat. So welcome, Claire. Hope you made it safely. I believe, are you done with your flight? Are you just waiting for your flight? We do miss you, Claire. We don't actually, Claire might not be back with us next week either. We're not 100% sure, but we will have Emily here from the Emmosaurus YouTube channel. So Emily's up for next week for sure, whether Claire's able to make it or not. So Claire's been traveling a lot. She's the anchor of the group, but we are happy to enjoy her travels through her photos and vlogs. Okay. And Abby the Brick Squirrel was saying that the Demon Bolt King's available, depending on where you are. So I don't know where Abby is, but in the UK, I think it's sold out, but it's definitely still available in Canada, and I presume the US as well.
They've started retiring a bunch of sets actually, because I had a look at Lego website today, and the Great Hall from Harry Potter is now sold out as well. So it looks like they're starting to get rid of those, and it's been rumored for ages, but it definitely said sold out. And there was and the Spring Lantern Festival in the UK as well, sold out online. It definitely is in some stores, but they are sold out online.
That's one that will. If you want the Spring Lantern Festival, get it
like now,
because it will retire, and it's not going to come back. They always do a second run of the Chinese New Year sets, and those go up in price so fast. I bought the 2 old ones this year, and they, not quite double for new inbox, but only, about a year after they retired, and
yeah, they go really quickly.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind if you're looking to get those sets. Now that you've all spent your August money, make sure to go get the things that are running out. Always the problem, right? I actually
need to go grab something. I'll be back in 1 moment, okay?
Yeah, no worries. You can turn your camera on if you wish to. So, I actually, instead of buying new August sets, because I actually ended up getting a lot of them early. The ones that didn't release in North America, I ordered from Europe. So the ones I really wanted, and then I got a few days early here, like a Ninjago one and something else, but I can't remember what. Oh, the Lots of Dots. And there is stuff I want, but I opted to get a second Treehouse instead, because it's gonna, the idea is Treehouse will retire someday, and I don't just want to get caught like, oh shoot, I still wanted another one, because I did a rebrickable of it that I really like and that I want to keep together. And I've just been saying, okay, I want to get another one. It was just never there for the timing and the budget with all Monkey Kid stuff coming out and all these things. It was finally there. And it was the exact right price to get the sailboat promo. So I decided to just bite the bullet and get it then. So I didn't order any new sets yesterday, interestingly. But I'm really happy with the decision. So
mute for quite a while. Did you do a specific video, or you mentioned? I think you did a video on that rebrickable, didn't you? Or was it a part of another
just
video?
shown it in streams and stuff, probably. Or I mean, it would have been in the room tour.
Okay, yeah, maybe it was in that then. But yeah, since then I've been like, oh, that Treehouse does look sick. So that is one that I'm like really heavily contemplating. It's not something that I would usually buy, but when I've seen it since like all opened up and stuff, it looks amazing.
Yeah. I want to say hi to Fulham with Bricks. Welcome. Good
hey,
to
Barry.
see you, Barry. And Omega Man's here as well. And Holly says that's usually where I am also. Too many things to catch up on to always be buying all the new releases. Yeah. I mean, I'm not usually in that boat. But you know, I have been lately, so well that's not right.
Just gazing at it.
Normally when I do this, I'm paying very close attention. I'm gonna have to maybe go look at my instructions. Oh, I see.
Aubrey's here. Hello, Aubrey.
Hey, Aubrey.
Brenda said, okay, so how many dot sets do I need to fill a kiddie pool? Lots of dots.
Lots of dots. Kevin. How do you manage this, Kevin? Oh, and Johanna's back. I only just looked up at the screen.
Oh, sorry.
She accepted.
Lauren's been jumping in the old investing. She says she's got a couple of the gingerbread houses for investment because she saw the sailboat box. Impressive, and it's so nice. I like the sailboat a lot.
For investment, yeah. No, you just bought them because you wanted the sailboat, and that's how you justified it. If it was investment, you would have waited till they were on sale, and so on. Just kidding. You can justify your habits however you need to. You are welcome.
Thanks, Kevin. You can all kid ourselves under your watch.
Oh man, the excuses I tell myself. Right. I mean, excuses. Yeah, it's not something. Whatever. We're all on the same stuff.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, Kevin. This is way harder when I'm not focusing on it.
Funny that.
I was like, this will be easy. Oh my gosh.
Did you get anything for August 1st, Tech? Or are you just making it digitally?
I avoided it again. Like I just bought the Monkey Kid stuff. I haven't bought any of the new stuff. I think I'm going to be going to the Lego store on Saturday. And it's AFOL day. So if you're a part of a LUG, you get 15% off in the Lego store. Yeah. If you're in a recognized Lego LUG, then yeah, you get 50. They do it like 4 times a year, I think.
Okay.
People member or LUG members get 15% off in the Lego store. Yeah, I'll probably get a couple of the Star Wars sets there. Probably won't go too mad. Although if they do have a Spring Lantern Festival, I may end up buying that and then just try to get enough to get the promo if they've still got it available.
I was at the Bristol store on Sunday, like in the afternoon, and they still had like 2 or 3 on the shelves. They were saying that they just had them restocked, but obviously I don't know how long they'll continue to restock them.
Yeah, because I think I'm going to go to Milton Keynes because I'm up that way on Saturday, and then I think next weekend I'll be in Cardiff for a concert. So I'm going to go to the Cardiff Lego store, and then on the way back on the Friday, I'm going to stop by Bristol, I think. So.
You do all the stores. I feel like Cardiff will have a good chance of having them because they've been closed so much longer.
Yeah.
They have lots more like of the older, like some of the pad pieces that I've sold out in other stores. They still have them. I realise now that that's actually probably not interesting for anybody watching, but
no. I know there's Mark's already been putting, I was speaking to Mark earlier and saying how I'm going to be doing a bit of a Lego store tour, and he's been putting in like parts orders.
I just want to say a quick hi to Bricks and Mortar. who says, Kevin, say hi to me so Johanna knows I'm here. So Johanna,
I knew that.
May is here.
I noticed you in the chat. I just, last time I said something about the chat, Kevin shut me down, so I haven't tried again.
Oh. I deserve
Just
that.
kidding,
I
Kevin.
deserve that.
I'll let
You
it go.
definitely deserve that.
You should let it go. I was all at a source because Brenda came in and you were excited to see Lauren. I'm so embarrassed. Lex is here as well.
Hey, Lex.
Johanna, you can read anything you like from the chat. Please do.
Oh,
It's
thanks.
encouraged. I'm so embarrassed. You got me too. Galaxy Ace is here. Welcome. Or you can shut me down instead sometime. That's probably the better way to pay it back. How's that sound?
TEK is promoting Lux. That's not okay.
Yeah, so
You guys
I actually
already
had.
sorry, I was just going to say all of Johanna's information and links to Instagram and YouTube are down in the description. Go follow, go subscribe. Awesome content, primarily Harry Potter, but not always. Harry Potter and like
to be honest.
stuff. Yeah. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Mhm.
Sorry, Tech, what were you saying?
Yeah.
Or go ahead.
Say
Johanna.
can you tell me more about LUGs, because I saw some lug stuff in the Lego store and I was like, I'm really interested to know how they work, because they seem to have started up a bit more now. COVID is rules and relaxing.
Yeah, well, I actually had a really good conversation with Michaela about it. And she was talking about her lug and how she's found a really, really nice community there. And she went to Brick Rodeo a couple of weekends ago. She said she met up with a lot of people, and I saw in her story, I think she met up with a few people this weekend as well, just gone. So she was proper bigging it up. So I had a look into a few of them, and Brickish is the biggest one. They also run the Swindon Lego Show, the Great Western Lego Show.
Yeah. That's funny.
So and they're all over the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So I joined them. I think their membership is £12 a year.
Mm.
And then you get access to lug bulk, the AFOL days. You can display there's the chance to display mocks in the Lego store. Sometimes you see the builds in the Lego stores. That all goes through the lugs. So yeah, and then it's just about finding the community on there, and there's forums and different things you can chat in. I know Brickish has has a Facebook group as well that you can kind of chat in. I haven't really explored that too much yet, but yeah, it's cool. And I think when it comes around to conventions and stuff, I think I would like to maybe display at one at some point. I don't know. So, sorry, Michaela. Yes, sorry, sorry. But yeah. So so that's why I am very happy to be part of the lug.
Yeah, fair enough. I saw in Bristol store there was a good lug, which is very Bristolian of them. So I was like, actually, maybe I should have a look into it. But I don't know. Meeting up in person is obviously kind of a little bit scary because I've not been used to being in big groups recently, obviously for the last year and a half, let alone with people that I'm meeting for the first time. Obviously doing YouTube is all on my own.
Yeah.
I can choose to go live. I don't there's not a time set by somebody else to go and be sociable because I'm relatively introverted in real life. So I was like, oh gosh, going into a big group with all these people, maybe known each other for years, and that's me hi, I've started in August. Tell me what you do.
Yeah. It's I don't know about Brickish and how I've not seen anything about in-person meetups only because it's such a big that's it, because I was a bit like that as well. I'm not sure if I would attend one if I was on my own or something, but because it's such a big lug, I'm not sure that they do individual ones, but yeah, so it'd be cool to kind of chat to some people and get other perspectives and stuff on the hobby.
OG Lego fans.
Yeah. And as well to learn about mocks and techniques and different things like that.
I reckon actually seeing people's mocks and holding them and being able to examine them would be really nice because there's something like building a studio and stuff, which is amazing, but it's really nice to be able to dissect and actually show people something, because that's kind of what I miss. There's obviously super lovely people in this community online now. Like, I'm like, oh, I have this problem, and they'll send like pictures of what they've done. But there's something about just doing it in person, isn't it?
Yeah, and having that tangible thing in front of you, because Lego is a very tangible product. So being able to see it in person and, like you said, dissect it and everything is super important, I think.
Bronx says we're all noobs at our Lego, at our LUGs at one point. Yeah, I guess you have to start somewhere, right?
Exactly.
I'll have to look into it. It does sound really cool.
Yeah.
More clubs to join.
Michaela's saying everyone should join their local LUG. A lot of folks are meeting online because of COVID. So yeah, I guess that's like a good like entry thing if you're not like super extroverted and like prepared to go and sit in a room full of like a lot of older people. Then that might be like a good entry
Start,
point into it. Yeah.
Have to look into it. Promote tech.
Yeah, that's it.
Represent.
Flying the flag. Yeah, that was pretty much solely down to Michaela. So.
I was saying too. There's a lot of old school AFLs that know so many cool tricks and techniques. Yeah, that's like that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, just like I said, it's like a whole new perspective from like the majority of them. I imagine are like a different age range. I think it tends to be, and like my experience from the people in the forums already have like are a lot older, which is something you don't always is the perspective you don't always get on YouTube. So
yeah, true.
Sajid May asking if Little Bins and Bricks is here because her lug is one of my local ones, and I feel I should join. Sarah was here earlier, but she had to go run an errand or something, but so she's not here. That's the answer. How are your mocks coming? Or how well, Tech? I mean, we can see what you're doing, and it looks like it's coming along. Sometimes angles can be really annoying in that, right?
So this front section here is actually not like properly joined. That's why I've got these pieces just floated over here, because I spent like a half hour before the stream trying to get all that to connect, but the angles just weren't. They're so acute that they're so like there's not much of an angle on it because of the span that it's actually very, very tight. So yeah, I've just kind of placed it there, and hopefully it should be fine. It actually got the point across for this, and just to recolor the parts. But
we've got Heather Morose here. Welcome, Heather. And I see 117 Legion. Where's Claire? Claire has been traveling today. So we've got Johanna here with us, doing an awesome job filling in, hanging out, talking some Harry Potter, talking some Spring Lantern Festival. If I don't cut her off, that is. So welcome though, 117. Bricks and Mortar says, "Who is Claire?"
That's what I'm getting.
Claire
like
is the plastic architect. Her information's in the description below. She normally streams with us. Thank you, Jemay.
I need
and Mr. Bins and Bricks is here. Hello, all. Lurking while I drive. Drive safe. Watch out for that cyclist on the left. And let's take a look at this.
Yeah, let's get some. Johanna wants some opinions. So
yes, if that's possible.
I thought you were going to say Johanna wants some attention.
I've got Gavin, but I've got 3 versions of fence. I don't know if you can see them properly. So one's like a decorative, like black one, and I've got lots of white, and I have like reddish brown. I don't have enough of any of them. I don't know what to go for though, because there is a brick bank just sit behind it, so there is a white building.
I like the black too. I think that in that environment, like a public space, that is not going to be, they're not going to want to have to spend a ton maintaining. I think you'd be most likely to see that black one as like a metal
Iron,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whereas the picket one, people would just kick it over.
Yeah, I agree. It's more realistic for it to be the black one. It's the only
Yeah.
reason I was doubtful is because I have a lot of that black one in my city already, though you can't really see it very well.
That's
But it's
good though.
the fence of my park area.
Yeah, if it's not like overwhelming how many you have.
No, I don't think you can tell as much because I put a design around it. So maybe I'll just go for black.
Wait, something's going on in the chat where all I see, I think Jamay's into some shenanigans, and then she says, Mr. Kevin isn't paying attention. I can get away with it, devil face. My salutation is Dr. Kevin, PhD. Please be respectful in the chat. Thank you. Oh, Jamay. Okay, we have other opinions too. Some for decorative black, some for white looks better. I like reddish brown. Those are 3 messages in a row. So
awesome. Yeah, that's super helpful.
Black looks very Amsterdam. Black fence. Bricks with Justin has an important question. What is the history of your city? Is it old? Is it young, etc.? Like, do you think about that, or you just do what you like?
So I've thought about it a little bit, and I think that's possibly also why I sway more to the black because I've liked it before. But I feel like it's quite European, like quaint, lots of green space, lots of trees, lots of cycling and that kind of stuff. So it's really like, I feel like at the moment there is a lot of buildings, but there is a lot of trees and stuff as well. So it's like quirky and green and decorative. So I feel like this fence is kind of perfect because it has that decorative element, but it's also kind of understated, but it will look nice with like greenery and everything. So yes, that's kind of what my thought about the city is, if that's cohesive enough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how expensive those pieces are to get, like from.
I've ordered them from Lego before. It's not too bad.
Oh, okay. I got one of them in my in my big Bricklink order. There was only the person had one. They had like hundreds of other things, but I was like, I want a bunch of them as well, but they only had one, so I just added it on.
Yeah, I couldn't find them on Bricklink in bulk ever, so this is one of those things that I had to get from Lego Direct.
Gotcha. Western Wolf is here. Welcome. All caps. What's up, nerds? I'll decide. I don't know. I'll let individuals decide if they're offended by the word nerd or not. I'm okay with it. I sometimes I forget when people are on full screen, so you can yell at me if you want to be taken off. You can also yell at me if you'd like to be on full screen. So.
We haven't that. That will be a first.
Also, if you're planning to properly fill in for Claire, you should start a meal right about now. We lost her camera. I think we can still hear you.
She's gone cooking.
Yeah, I think. Well, my microphone is through my computer. I think it's because my camera is through the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi decided to play up.
Oh, I got you.
Can you still hear me?
We can still hear you.
Well, obviously, I'm getting my meal, Kevin.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nice. Yeah, no worries. I mean, if it'll come back up in a second.
Yeah, I may just turn it off and back on again. You know, the old IT hack.
Indeed, no worries. Yeah. You can also like turn off your camera and it will. Like,
yeah, I may switch to my laptop if I need to.
Yeah, no worries.
Give it 2 seconds.
Do your thing.
Why don't you just distract from the fact that I have technical issues and like talk about something else, like distract the crowds?
Now we're gonna put the spotlight. We should make a full screen, Kevin.
Oh no, I can't do it. I don't have that evil Greg energy inside of me. All right, I'm gonna move on to another pillar, and I think I got everything more or less back. Oh, there you are. Welcome.
It's not the best angle, I'm gonna say. I look a bit like a ghost.
No worries. It is low pressure here. Half the people just listen anyway, and so on. Western Wolf asking how Brick Fair Virginia was. I don't know if that's to anyone in the chat. None of us were there. Claire was there. Lauren was there. I'm trying to think if anyone else in the chat was there that I saw.
Brick Snaps, obviously. Martin was there if he's still lurking.
What's that?
Brick Snaps, Martin was there
that's right. Yep.
if he's still lurking.
Indeed. Captain Zam, why don't you host properly, please? Joanna, 2021. Nice.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it work. It's not happening.
I hope you don't feel upset.
Kevin, I'm very upset. I don't think I'll be able to sleep tonight.
Oh dear.
I'm messed up on the stream.
Yeah, Tommy Rich says, when did the stream get a ghost? I love how you don't look like a ghost at all, but now everyone's gonna troll you with it. You can't give them opportunities like that. I'm just kidding. It's hilarious.
I am the stream ghost. That's fine.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Ooh, oh no. This one has an axle through it. That's an important axle. Should I leave one white brick down there? I'll deal with the white brick later. I'll get this off for now and then. It has the axle that turns the whole mechanism going through, and then there's one brick underneath that I want to change the color of eventually. I'm just gonna have to be okay with not changing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And hopefully no one will notice. Yeah, you open the door, we're gonna step in. I don't know if she opened the door or if it was a ghost. Yeah, exactly. Nice. Has there ever been any stream that didn't have technical issues?
I think I read the YouTube guidebook and it said if your stream doesn't have technical issues, you'll be kicked off the platform. So
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think
just
so.
kidding,
Also, welcome Slugbiker. And Cy O'Connor's here as well.
Hey, Cy.
Says, hey Kevin, and hey Tech. Just waiting to see if he'll say hi to you or not.
You're gonna get an extra big special hello.
And
there
hey
we go.
Johanna, there we go. I bet that was coming before I said it. Oh dear.
Fallen Brick says, I want to remock my fishing lake with angler again after seeing so many cool ideas. Nice. Yeah, guys, let us know in the chat what you guys are up to. If you're working on anything, Johanna will read it out, and then Kevin will tell her to stop.
Nice, Tech. Oh, that was good. I was like, where's he going with this? And then I was like, oh my gosh. I don't know where he's going with it. Brought it on myself earlier when Johanna started speaking, and I was like, Johanna, stop talking. This is my stream. That's what happened, right?
I was excited to see Lauren. Kevin's like, nah, we're not doing that here.
I'm getting
so excited
there.
to see Lauren.
Look, there was a comment earlier, I believe, about you open a door, we step through.
A soundproof door.
The door was wide open.
Oh my gosh. Poor Kevin. Careful, Kevin. You don't want her to haunt you.
This stream will haunt you.
What's your most saying? I'm just doing a short stop motion video. I do really short and crappy ones for the last. Nice. That's one of my favorite scenes from Parks and Rec. I don't know if you guys watch it, but one of the characters is quits his job and just is super depressed at home, but thinks he's all motivated and has been doing a clay motion video and he's been working on it for a week. He shows his friend and it's 3 seconds long, maybe less. It's the start of a song and he thinks it's the best thing ever. It just goes,
I've seen that, I think.
In the place where you, and then it stops and he just yells, "How is it not longer?" It's so good, and it's called Requiem for a Tuesday. There you go. Very important information for you all there.
I feel like I've not watched that show ever, but I know that clip.
Yeah, so good.
up.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the middle one until later. I need to be focused for that. I'll try to do some of the middle support now.
How to go further than this?
Jamae saying hi Tech Studio. Tech Studio is on mute at the moment. They're not allowed to talk.
I cut off Tech Studio earlier in the show. Tech Studio was mid sentence, and I was like, nope, not having it here. Not having it here.
He just wanted to say hi to Jamae, but
I like Omega Man's all caps hashtag. This is Kevin's. Wow, I love you guys. You're so funny. Don't you love when chat just tears it up with the jokes?
Mm-hmm. We have such a good chat that are like so on the ball and like witty, and
I know.
It's like,
I mean,
it's so good.
Shy Time is my time. Coming in with Hey Fam. Welcome.
Hey Shy.
Welcome to Ghost Cast. Is when I raffle through bricks really loud on the screen?
It's accepted here. It's
acceptable, okay.
Yeah.
So I was told to bring the ASMR brick sounds. Living up to expectation.
Bricks with Justin says really doesn't understand how imboredtoys doesn't have 1,000+ subs.
But we can fix that.
Well, you know, it's okay. Brenda and I are committed to slow and steady growth of committed fans, ones that show up all the time. And it's we love our little crowd. We also love growing and adding new people. And I suspect it's because we don't do a ton of non-live videos. So I think it just takes time. And also, we had no Lego presence whatsoever before. So, we didn't know anyone in the community before we started. So I think that takes time. And not even that, I didn't even have an Instagram account at all before that. So there's no one to really pull on. And so, that's fine with me. We're just doing it for fun. And, we found ways for people to support the channel otherwise. And, but as we get closer to 1,000 subs, we fill in this mosaic of my, not angry face, but just like sassy side-eye face looking at Brenda. So yes, definitely subscribe if you so please. And I'll do my best to keep you around. Sometimes we do videos. I just love being live more than sitting and editing.
It's so much more engaging and interacting.
Exactly, and I really get a lot of energy from that. Whereas editing a video, if I don't get it done in the first 2 hours after I start doing it, then I'm like, this is boring. I'm over it. I just don't get the same kind of kick from it.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do make a video, like the Mario Kart one that we did. I couldn't stop myself from making that. And we'll do another one of those someday. But I came home after that and just finished it that day. Basically, and that's what I want to feel when I make a video, because I think that'll come through in the video as well.
For sure.
And sometimes we film for vlogs, and it just wasn't very exciting or funny or I don't know. And that stuff just sits there. But maybe, someday I'll come back to that kind of archived footage, I'm sure. And it's probably funnier than I remember, for example. I realize also that people don't only need funny. Sometimes they like other information. Generally seeing me or
some of that stuff, some of the best content that I like watching is at the end of the year, people do odds and ends of out of context stuff that just never made it into videos or it's just so stupid, and like you said, it's just out of context that
I think we might do that maybe as we come up on our 1 year,
I've just made one actually, because it's my 1 year YouTube anniversary on Sunday next week, so on the 8th of August.
Nice.
1 year. And I don't know. I wasn't sure what to do, so I put like a poll on my community page, and I've just kind of decided to do a compilation. So I was just going through all my old videos, like putting up all the like picking out clips, because I have a video that's called My Lego Origin Story, where I literally said, so I'm going to just focus on Harry Potter. I'm not going to go into City, because if I allow myself to go into any other theme, this could get really out of hand. Cue this room. So it was so much fun just going through and picking some like things that I thought were quite funny, like in hindsight, or just kind of seeing the collection grow as well. Because it's really scary to go to like August last year and I have like a shelf, and I know like now I'm in my Lego room.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
That's not scary. Think of how much happiness it has brought you and others, right?
Yeah, it's more than like I know that I paid for all of that, and I never realized I had that much disposable income.
Well, you were probably spending it elsewhere,
Yeah, true. I used to go out for dinner sometimes, but
oh my gosh,
that's not
I used to
happening
spend
anymore.
so much money out, like at restaurants and pubs and all that stuff, and now I just don't.
I've also found, I don't know if anybody else is the same on that note. Like I go to restaurants and bars, and especially because Ben and I started like meal planning. Sorry, this has become really boring, but I'll move on in a minute.
My audience is generally like a lot older than there aren't as many kids that think my sarcastic jokes are funny. They're just not interested in listening to me cut off women who join the stream. So
This is fair. I was going to say, basically, Ben and I started meal planning as well. So like now everything's kind of back open again, and we can go out for a meal. I find it really scary because like you're just going through the price list, and you're like, that's half of our weekly food budget just on one meal.
I know.
Also, I could buy Lego instead.
Yeah.
I know. I know, and like I know the price of like all the Lego I buy, right? Like, and I know exactly how much the sets I want are, and I'm like, whoa. But I've got a can of beans in the cupboard.
Yeah, I was there at the end of July.
Oh my gosh.
We ate soup for 3 days.
That's awesome. I mean, no, but like also that like kind of like I don't know. It's fun too, right? You're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and it'll like say because like we all get so much joy out of building and planning
exactly,
and and so like if that's what you have to do to get that extra little bit, go for it.
We had Ben and I had a really serious conversation today around like we're getting married in October, and like obviously this Hedwig set just came out. This Hedwig set just came out, or like it's obviously leaked. And I was like, oh, that'd be really cool, like as a centerpiece. And Ben was like, yeah, like imagine we could get like the Hedwig, and then we can get the Jurassic Park set, and those could be our centerpieces. Like we don't have to worry about flowers. Let's just get Lego as our centerpieces. I was like, yes,
I love
Ben.
it. Brilliant.
I love it. Do it.
But we'll have to see if the parents agree.
I mean, you've got to put up like a see if Lego does like registry. I don't know if you guys do that in the UK.
Like get married at the Lego store.
And like basically you just give everyone who is either coming to the wedding or you invite solely for the purpose of giving you a gift. Goes and like buys you only things that you actually want. I wonder if Lego
the registry. Yeah. We could do that. We actually put a coffee machine on there because we realized we need to be fueled by something.
Exactly. I mean, I know you could do it on Amazon, for example, but
Imagine just going to a wedding where like the whole registry is just Lego sets. You're like, who are these weirdos?
Slugbiker said, "Food chat is always welcome." And then Tommy Rich said, "Hey Kevin, did you hear about butter?" What? Smooth, Tommy, smooth. The slippery slope. Those are my best butter jokes. Sorry, I'll try to keep milking it.
Oh yeah.
Lego lasts longer than flowers too. I know, and of course, Lego flowers are the best of both worlds.
We did think about them actually. That'd be kind of cool.
And yeah, wow, Lego should definitely add a gift registry to their website. Asking Lego for anything out of their website is maybe a little too much. I would just ask for a server upgrade before anything. But last time I clicked on my wish list on Lego, it had like a big banner at the top that said, "We're updating our wish list."
Yeah, I saw
You'll
that.
soon be able to see all of your hopes and dreams in a night or something like that. And I was like, "Well, that's weird," but apparently they're updating things. Also, I don't know if anyone else in the chat has had. I don't know. I bought something in the store a few weeks ago, and my VIP points still haven't shown up. Like weeks, almost a month.
I would say contact them.
Yeah, I probably will. But like I looked at the receipt and it has my number on there and says it'll be added, which I've just never had.
Yeah, but sometimes there's like tech issues because we've had that before where they like said basically our system is down, so like you need to call them tomorrow.
I just haven't really had to yet, and like it's been, sometimes online orders take a while, but in person usually doesn't take. It was like an in the store purchase.
There's actually a separate part of the customer service thing, and they will tell you all the details you need to give them, and then they can do it straight away rather than there being like a whole back and forth.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, they're pretty good with their.
Yeah.
I think there was it was harder, around Christmas time and like when they just had no stock of anything and like they were getting overwhelmed. But these days, I think they're very good. And Tech, you just had a good experience with them, right? So you don't have to.
I've never had a bad experience with their online team, and I've just had a particularly good one, which I will explain in a video in due course.
Yeah, that.
Okay, so the X-Wing is complete. The only part that Bricklink doesn't have is the like glass canopy. But I've got a really weird feeling that I saw the glass canopy on the pad wall, but without the printing on it, which I'd be really happy about. So I've just brought up in front of me the Cloud Jet. So I'm going to kind of use this as like the palette and see where
I would add more. I would add more turquoise though.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Because the Cloud Jet, does it have any turquoise?
There's a little bit on the wheels, and there's like a couple of little bits, but not much on the actual jet. More so on the bike.
Yeah. Did anyone see? I would have seen it on the Brick Fan, I think, but then I checked and it's available here too. But they put the Amelia Earhart set in VIP reward.
Really?
For 1,500 points. So that's $15 Canadian. It's probably $10 to $12 American, which is like super cheap, I think, for what that set would go for. If it was not available there. So if you didn't get that and you're looking to pick it up, go check for sure. It's a nice set. I got a few of them. Yeah,
I ended up ordering loads around that time that come out because I was like, I really don't want to miss this promo, and I ended up with quite a few of them.
I guess they ended up with extras. I don't know if they're going to keep doing that for extras. It's just so hard to predict what they're going to do.
Well, I've noticed since like the Ideas car came out, maybe a little bit before that, they've actually had an insane amount of stock for the promos. And like no one's actually really missed out. I think the last one was maybe like the Monster Book of Monsters, at least in the UK.
Out.
Did you? Oh, Joanna, because that was a really annoying one.
It was also annoying because when it came out,
because it come out like that was the January 1st one, right?
Yeah.
And then so all the Lego stores were closed, and then the Lego stores actually got them here in the UK, and so they done it on release. Oh, when the stores opened up, they had a load of them. But
I went to the stores when they opened, and that's how I got like the Amelia Earhart promo because I thought I'd missed out. But like I went the first day it reopened, and I got like the Snowball one, like the Snowfied Amelia Earhart, and like 2 poly bags.
Yeah.
But what I should have done is asked if I could have like the Monster Book of Monsters instead of like the Snow one.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I didn't dare ask because it's the first time I've gone to that Lego store. I feel like I would now. But they had so many, but there was like nothing I wanted from the Harry Potter line. I had like everything apart from the fact.
Yeah,
apart from those books.
The UK has an extra Monster Book of Monsters. Send it
Yeah.
to Johanna. She'll give you a shout out on the channel. Right?
No. This is not angling for free things. I just
No,
should
you're not doing it. I am. I'm doing it. It is a I don't know what the word is. A tragic event that you don't have the monster book of monsters.
It's really cute, but at the same time, I think I tried buying it online eventually, but it's every time I try and buy it, like I didn't quite have enough budget because they were going like 40-50 pounds. I was like, I'll wait until they're like cheaper, and then that didn't happen.
Yeah.
One day, they're on Bricklink, so it's not like they're impossible to get. I'll get them.
No. Oh yeah, there'll be one though. It's that kind of thing that you just wait for the right deal to come up, and like,
right.
you said, that is they're not impossible to find. They are about. So
That sailboat looks awesome. Has either of you got the sailboat?
I've got it due. Yeah, it's due to come with them with those Monkey Kid sets. So like I said, I might end up getting another one at the weekend, depending on how much restraint I show, if they've still got it in stock. But yeah, that's a really nice one.
It does look really beautiful. It's quite big for a gift purchase.
Yeah, and like 2 figures and like the 2 dolphins as well. Like it's pretty good. I would love to see them. I really want them to do more of these like ideas, gifted purchases.
I mean, they've been doing. Did they do another contest for one since then? Like they do them as like contests, and I think people just don't see them as often. Like the car, they did.
The car and the this one are the only ones that I know about. They did the rocket, but I don't think that was a contest. I think that was just like a ideas project that they were like, oh, this will make a good promo.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And it's the rocket that's very similar to the one that's in the Toy Store creator. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that because it was like available, I think, just as I was getting into this stuff, and so I like wasn't on top of all the gift packages and like wasn't timing my buys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's a cool set. Yeah, I was happy to take it in the Toy Store one though. So, I need to find. Oh, come on.
Right. Add some flowers. Put some flowers.
What's that?
I've added some flowers, but like.
Oh, nice.
Definitely worse camera quality. However, I've just realized because it's such a steep wall, I can't really put like the proper like stems and stuff against it because they'll fall over. So.
Yeah, I mean, you just pull it out an extra. You know.
Yeah, it just looks a bit like empty at the minute, but I think it'll be better once I like this detail on the top.
You put like 2x2 slopes down there.
Yeah, I could do.
At the bottom, I mean that'd be a hassle, but it, you know.
I don't have any.
Pab wall. I'm just kidding.
Not again. Not again.
I know that adds up quick. Let me go back to here. Job Data asked, didn't they do a beach contest recently? I just haven't been on top of it, so I'm not sure.
I've seen that, yeah.
That'd be cool.
I don't know if that was for a gift or purchase, but it looked pretty cute.
That wasn't where the sailboat came from, was it?
No.
That would be way too quick of a turnaround because they only did that like a month ago. They wouldn't be able to produce.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I wasn't keeping up.
I think they announced that boat like. That's just come out maybe like February, March last year.
Let's see.
Yeah,
because I've heard rumors about it for like ages.
Yeah.
Let's add some people.
Brooks and Morris says the cardboard box fort should be the next ideas gift with purchase. Oh yeah. Is that what that was for? Because they did pick that, right?
What was that one?
This scene from a bedroom, but it's like a cardboard box with a kid.
Oh yeah.
I can't really remember.
I don't know what it was for.
I think it was something they did though. I just can't remember.
Yeah, I've definitely seen it. Yeah. If that could be a gift for purchase, that'd be amazing. So cute.
Yeah, I mean that's just such like I don't know. It really resonates. I think with Lego fans, probably. You know. So I also ordered pieces to recolor the Ferris wheel and the carousel.
Nice.
The Ferris wheel in May colors, so like green and turquoise and stuff, and white, and then the Ferris wheel, the carousel in like the Monkey Kid colors as well, because it has those yellow things already. So like I got the red flex axles instead of white, and a whole bunch of turquoise is kind of expensive to get if you're getting it from Bricklink. I just haven't done a.
They have 1x1 turquoise bricks on the Bristol pad wall at the moment.
Oh, nice. They didn't have any.
Well, I thought maybe that may be worth it for TEK.
Yeah, I'm gonna like cover this thing in like 1x1.
It's gonna be really structurally sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked in studio.
Yeah.
It's fine. I moved it about,
Yeah.
Let's see. We should at some point soon here.
Yeah. Did you wanna? Do you want me to? Do you want me to pull it up?
You can. Yeah, maybe instead of your instead of studio, if you want. Is that easy or no?
I'll probably just do it through the normal share screen thing.
Okay. Cool. I can kick studio out for now. There we go. And then we'll see.
Support the brick economy.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's true. Just buy and sell all the bricks all the time. More turquoise on the market, please, y'all.
Oh, Jermaine mentioned which the space gift for purchase.
What's that?
Jermaine shared a link as to where we can find a future space gift for purchase.
Nice. That's awesome.
Thanks.
That'll be great.
Kate Brick Huntress has just posted a picture of the Bone Demon, and it's beautiful.
Did you get it yet?
That was the one that's one of the 3 that are coming.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, you were gonna get that either way then?
Oh yeah, I was.
You didn't have that in your poll.
Pardon?
You didn't have that in your poll.
Yeah, I think it was in the top one, wasn't it? The Bone Demon and there are 3 in the top in the poll.
Oh, I thought it was only 2. I thought it was I don't know.
What is the set called with that minifigure with the white, really cool hairpiece?
Yeah.
What is the set called? What does it?
That's the Bone Demon.
Bone Demon. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I want that hairpiece.
Oh, you can probably get it on Bricks and Pieces.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so as long as it's not IP sets, then you can usually get the minifigure parts, including torsos and
apart from Stranger Things, who had all their parts somehow listed.
Those were on. Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And you can get some. You can get some Winnie the Pooh pieces as well.
That's
like
so
some of like Winnie's. You can get Pooh's belly.
That's
like the torso.
So weird.
Or lack of belly.
Or lack of, yeah.
I wonder where the line is for like which part of the figure is considered IP and which.
No, I think no molded parts because on Sesame Street there's none of the molded bits, but there is some of the colored.
But there could be for like printing, depending on if it's like iconic or something.
Yeah,
that's really interesting.
Okay.
Lots of love for Jamae for posting that link. Yeah, we really, really appreciate it. And Mark wants 5 minutes before. Normally, we would give them a full 5
we did give them a 5, but yeah. Okay, that's fine.
20. So
that's fine. In the meantime, okay, I will plug my laptop in because it's gonna die otherwise, and then I'm gonna get a drink, and then we'll do it after that.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna plug my upcoming video.
That would mean I'd have to have one prepared, Kevin, and that's not like.
Oh, there you go. It won't be long now, I'm sure.
I'm not one together now. Okay, I'll be back in just a second.
No worries.
I'm running through my turquoise. Everything so fast. It's furious.
I'll probably pop off just before we're doing the like mock stuff.
Okay, no worries.
Um,
Totally fine.
because you know my parents are coming tomorrow, so the house needs to be spotless and clean and look like nobody lives here. So I need to go clean the
You're
kitchen.
gonna have to get rid of all the Lego.
Doesn't make sense. Actually, I've said this on so many streams already, so you know people may be a bit like bored about this, but they're bringing a huge box of vintage Harry Potter Lego with them that I bought in August last year when I had just started getting back into Lego. So like I had nothing. So by this point that they bring it around, I actually have no room for any of it. But it's going to be really fun to go through all of it because it is from somebody's childhood. So it's not sorted into sets or anything. So I'm going to have to go through it and find out if it's complete. But I know there's a Durmstrang ship in there. I know there's a Shrieking Shack in there.
That's like a tough one, right? It's even hard to find, I think. Like
yeah, well the reason I really wanted it is because I had it as a child, so I'm kind of like I want to reunite myself with the sets I used to have. So very excited. I hope they're mostly complete. I know the minifigures are in quite good condition because I had my sisters go through them and like take photos of them, so I knew. I can't wait.
I mean, I had gotten the minifigures from that, but I didn't have the set. So like,
yeah, I mean, it's obviously old now. It doesn't hold up as well as obviously as like some of the ships that are coming out nowadays, but
definitely not. But it holds up better than the other Harry Potter sets from the time.
Yeah, I think Goblet of Fire sets in general hold up quite well. It's, you know, because like the Rise of Voldemort that they brought out like 2 years ago is kind of really similar in essence to the one that came out like back with the Goblet of Fire range.
That's around the same time as like the Shrieking Shack and stuff too, right?
Yeah, so that was I think a year later or a year and a half later.
Yeah. Okay, so that's after like the original stuff.
2001 is when the first Harry Potter sets came out, but I'm not a massive fan of that range of the Chamber of Secrets Hogwarts sets because I just don't love the colours as much. But I am going to look forward to like putting it all together.
It's an acquired taste, those original sets, aren't they?
I think so, yeah.
Especially now. Like, I mean, between me and my two brothers, when they first come out, we had like all of them. My mum religiously like picked them all up for us. So at the time they're great, and like the glow in the dark Snape was really cool.
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah,
the Basilisk and stuff. But
there was a glow in the dark Voldemort as well with the Rise of Voldemort set.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see if that still works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, my best ever modification of a Harry Potter minifigure, which I still recommend people do it, is to take a transparent headlight brick, like a snot brick with the front, and put it on Nearly Headless Nick and have his head sideways.
That's yeah. Like the thing that Nearly Headless Nick or like Moni Myrtle comes with in the CMF series to make her
didn't even know. What does she come with?
She comes with one of those bits that make her like float. So I guess is that what you meant to stick in?
No. The just like one second. Let me grab one.
I'm just trying to picture it.
This.
I'm just gonna lean in. Yes. I can see.
And it's hilarious. So you can like put it down on top because a minifigure head is the same width as a stud. Or the hole in the minifigure head. It's bigger than the bar is, and so it looks hilarious. Because you know how he like holds his head sideways.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you noticed.
How can you be nearly headless?
Yeah, he's not actually fully headless. Yeah, they should name him something more useful. Oh dear. All right, so we've got the pictures ready to show, but if you need to hop off, that's totally fine.
That's okay.
Let's get one last look at. Can we get a look at your canal again one more time?
I've just put it back up there 1 minute.
Never mind. I'll take it back.
It's happening. You've asked for it.
You asked for it.
There's the stats back.
That was also a massive sneak peek of what I'm releasing later, so I'm not doing that again because I've just realised that I've not been showing one of the things that's set up there.
Well, now I've made you finally figure out how to do full screen. Wow, what a nightmare.
I can't do it. That is too much of a sneak peek. But thanks for having me, guys. Like, it was really lovely being
Absolutely,
here.
really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
You know, it was last
Anytime.
minute. We weren't sure exactly what was going on, so or not very last minute, but awesome to have you. We'd love to have you back again sometime. We'll figure all that
Alrighty.
out. But all the information is down there. Go follow her, go subscribe, and so on. Enjoy the visit with your parents.
Thank you. Yes. Have a good evening, guys. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Howdy.
Awesome. All right, so let's have a look. That was awesome to have her here. We've been wanting to have her on for a while, and she does some really cool mock stuff. And that canal is going to look awesome.
Yeah, it's going to look so sick. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that turns out. Okay, so I think I've gotten to where the last week's stuff ended and the new week's stuff and things we haven't seen have begun. So here we have Mark, and these are the video characters, right?
This is from the Candy Castle?
Oh,
Yeah. That's from because that's the new video figure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I love that video figure. I think that's cool. So good job there, Mark.
Nice. Is that where we ended off last week? Oh yeah,
That's
what I always, if I made something, if I finish something, I try to post just to give us a reference.
I built a super basic expansion of the Speedy Panda side build during MOCumentary.
Oh, you don't have to read the whole thing.
I just realized as I started reading it, I was like, this is Kevin's. I probably don't need to read it.
I will still feel seen even if you don't.
But this is cool. I like the just like the little details with the color fading. I like that.
I just wanted to add a little bit, and like I'm not going to display it where you're going to see the interior really, but I like knowing that something's there if someone wants to look at it.
You know? Yeah. It's just that that kind of next level of just like it finishing off, because then if you do show the back of it, you've got something to show. It
could add way more stuff in there, but I just put a little shelf with clips to hold those little calabash things or whatever they're called, and a bed, you know, in the color for each of them. And and it's nice because in that episode, they're kind of the temporary owners of the Speedy Panda franchise. And so it was cool to have them give have a spot in the mock. And Johanna says, I will just lurk in the background now while cleaning the kitchen. Enjoy your cleaning and our lovely voices as we only say nice things about you, of course. It's not as fun when you can't hear the laughter in response to your your joke that implies meanness. Oh dear, I take it all back.
Yeah, it just sits there and you're like, oh, actually maybe that was a bit harsh. I don't know how that's going down.
Oh dear.
Okay, so we've got Air Force Drummer Bricks here. Welcome back for the first ever weekly general update from Air Force Drummer Bricks. By the way, guys, let me know if you want these sort of weekly updates in the comments because there's some popular ideas. Sorting the collection is the gist from this, but this is sick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Love that archway. That's really nice.
Yes. Working on some Roman style archway.
Some rock formation.
More detailed rock work. Yeah. I love that. Rock work is like, it looks like it should be easy to get all those shapes and stuff, but it's really annoying.
And you've got
if you're into time lapses and sorting, go check that out for those full videos. That's awesome.
You have to have a very wide variety of different slopes and angles and stuff to get like insane.
Yeah, let me kind of show you. So I didn't do this for it to be intent. Like I didn't intend for this to be final. I just wanted to have something. So the idea was that, or I can show this later, but I'll show it after.
Yeah, cool.
I forgot I can't really make myself full screen when I do that.
No problem. So this is from the Upside Down Brick. I built my aunt and uncle's vacation house in Lego. This is sick. I love the cladding with the tiles on the side. That's really cool.
That's
15,520 pieces. Digital model was built and rendered in Brick Ink Studio. Very proud of how this
15,000 pieces.
15,500 pieces. Yeah, it's insane. But this looks really good.
What happens when you build with 1x1?
Two bricks, just so it's accessible on the pad wall.
Oh, did you see that Studio's coming out with? I think it's in like beta right now. You can download it if you want. They're coming up with this like split and join tool, so that if you had made like 2 1x1s beside each other, you could say, okay, join these. Or if you're like, you could just build in whatever length you want, and then like cut it and be like, I'm not, like, does that make sense? So you could, like,
so you don't have to search for each, like,
exactly.
I need a 4x1 or a 3x1.
I think that's nice because sometimes you just want to kind of formulaically go and like
Yeah.
just figure out all the measurements with those 1x1s, and then later smooth it out if you're going to actually do it.
Yeah, especially if you're like just literally putting the back on a set that's going to be like a modular that's just square. You just want to keep going. Yeah, that's a good thing to have. This is a great upside down brick. I'll flick through these pictures.
So they are going to add that as a feature. Is my opinion. Oh, that chimney. That's great, man.
And the decking as well. It's very, very cool.
I assumed it did not have an interior. Oh my
gosh.
This
is next level.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. It's got the units too to just take off. Oh.
Great stuff, dude. Love that. We got the first meme of the day by the Amazing Brick when someone says Sundays on for Greebling.
That's so good. Oh dear. Oh, Greebling Sundays.
We've got, this is gonna haunt Claire, this picture. People in chat, I'm not swear jar, I swear, me, sus.
That's side-eye? I mean, that's better than my side-eye, to be honest.
I saw this yesterday, and then I saw Zan's comment. The fact that you made this meme, sus.
I mean, I know. I don't think we'll ever figure out who Swear Jar is.
I don't know. I feel like they'll have to slip up at some point.
I don't know. What's the point?
What is the point? Mark says my next set to build and MOCumentary.
Oh, is this the new one then?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I think Mark said he got a deal on this one.
Oh, that's good. This is one that I think is kind of underwhelming for the new wave. I mean, I know it's 6+, but yeah.
It could have been given a little bit more than just the facade, like just the front.
I don't know what it is about it
but I'm sure
it's a great play set and stuff. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it needs a tree. But it's one that at the title I'd be like, oh, I should get that for a campground, and then I'm just like, I don't know. Because I bought an old one that's similar to it, and I just took it apart for pieces because in the end I was like, nah, it's not good.
Cool. So the Amazing Brick says, don't build and drive kids. No one, literally no one. UK building on the other side of the road.
Nice.
Oh, and I think there is a Johanna meme, so I hope Johanna is ready to witness this.
Oh, stop cleaning for the Johanna meme. Are you ready for that? Bricksnap says, okay, back after the normal stormy power day. Classic. Yeah. Have you managed to build anything yet? Well, I'm slowly putting these together to recolor the roller coaster. I might switch to something at some point, but a little bit. We're working away on what we want to do. You know, what we're here for.
So the Amazing Brick has also submitted a build. So we've got a kitchen layout here. This is really nice.
Nice.
Like
That's
that.
Awesome. Is this an update on one?
No, this is another one.
Oh, awesome.
So
it rings a bell with some of them, but yeah. I love the masonry bricks. It's that little backsplash. You got the overhead hood. The cabinets, perfect. Is that medium nougat color for the cabinets?
Awesome. My biggest gripe about masonry bricks is that they don't
overlap.
I think you should be able to offset them, and then they work.
I agree. You can with 1x4s. And Claire would tell you, oh well, you can just blubbity bloobity, it's fine, it's a normal brick pattern. Do that, and I'm like, blubbity blue. I don't think so. I want to offset it. I mean, I think the fact that you can't also encourages people to use more interesting techniques as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hit that pattern, but I agree. It's kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm. Brick says pass, working on my Aquazone ships, Dolphin class on the left and Manta on the right.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Oh, that's cool. I like the
Cool.
photography.
Little filter for you.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Amazing Brick again. This mock is based on the restaurant featured in season 4 of Ninjago. A lot of pieces are missing in the front. Dark red masonry bricks are not very easy to find, and I still need a lot of dark green slopes.
No, I don't think I've seen I am on season 4, but if it's not in one of the first few episodes, then I wouldn't have seen
There we go. That's what it's based on.
Nice.
So that looks good. Like that.
I like doing the characters from the Ninjago.
Oh, cool. He's in the interior as well. Why am I surprised?
Oh, nice. Oh, that looks great.
Yeah.
Those colors popping. I
Mhm.
love it. That's fantastic.
Love that. Great job, Isaac. Awesome.
Yeah, go
Okay,
check out all these things. Oh, wow.
have we seen this one?
This doesn't ring a bell.
Well, it's from July 14th, so maybe they've added the hashtag after. But amazing, fantastic opening scene to a movie.
Yep.
Love that a lot. So that's cool. Here we are. The friendly ghost show.
Wow.
You open the door, Joanna.
Wow. Wow. I love it. So and she was very friendly and not at all ghost-like. Though we did just get ghosted so she could clean.
True.
I need that on a t-shirt. Just ask Brenda.
39 Bricks says, just in case anyone wants to build R2X2. I'm not quite sure what this is from, but oh, hang on, if I click the okay, a combination of 2 different astromech droids. Nice. Good job. A little purist custom, like that.
Nice, yeah.
And then that was Cabbage's pencil holder from ages ago. So yeah, I think that is everything.
You know the deal. All caps, anger in the chat if we miss something from you.
Yeah. And we will look at it at the we'll close this, and then we'll make sure we crack it at the end.
Definitely let us know if you post something in the meantime, and we'll pull it up again at the end.
Yeah.
Well.
Cool.
Which view do you like? Do you like this view or this view?
Either, or.
Oh, right, but you can pull up studio again, and we'll go like that. There we go. Lovely.
Awesome.
Good tech, looking good.
So I think I'm just going to pretty much make it all red until I come across a piece that's not in red, which I think is going to be very unlikely. You
could just select by color and, or I don't know if there's like, I don't know if it's split into different.
There's a hell of a lot of internal technique.
You should have colored them strangely, so you would know.
Well, I'm okay with. Well, I just don't know. Like, there's quite a lot of visible stuff. I'm just hoping they have. Like, I can make it black actually because
it's ruin everything.
Yeah, right. But there is some accents of white on this, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pretty much make it red and then go from there.
So I decided on the roller coaster, I decided to do the cross supports like in this color, at least for the parts that are in like dark blue, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because turquoise, I could do all turquoise, but it's hard to get the pieces because they're way more expensive than yellow and red. But without at least having turquoise on the top, it would just look like a McDonald's roller coaster, you know. So.
That's what I feel like. That's what people are going to call this, the McDonald's TIE Fighter.
Little Bins and Bricks is back. Welcome, Sarah. Jamae was asking about you because she was saying that she thinks your lug is her local one, maybe. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
This feels wrong, but Maybe that's fine. Yeah, the annoying thing with recoloring the roller coasters, if you kind of mess up a step, like the measurements are so precise on this, and like you really need to make sure it's exactly right, or else like it won't work in the future.
Oh, Mark says, "Excuse me, Thomas. There is more." Yeah, we'll make sure we catch that after Mark. I apologize.
Well, we're getting all caps. Oh, gee, notice Mark, please. Can we pull it up right now in case he has to go?
Yeah. Let me.
You can leave your the studio.
Where I need to find. Okay, cool. Share screen window. MOCumentary. There we go.
There we are. Okay.
Apologies, Mark.
Nice. Okay.
My build so far, whilst watching the LEGO MOCumentary, the build is complete. Now time to mock it.
Nice. Okay, honestly, it looks better with this angle on the front. Like
It does.
when I see it in the, so that's the official build, right?
Yeah.
So when I see it like that, it's like, I don't know, I didn't notice the stairs and the kind of tree, the like foliage on that. Like it just has more depth.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go down to that picture again. Just like scroll. You don't even have to pull it up. It's just, yeah, like don't even notice the stairs in that. It just looks like a flat facade. I don't know.
Yeah. The raccoon's cool.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
awesome. Sorry about that, Mark.
Yeah, sorry about that, Mark. I'm interested to see what he does with this, as per everything that Mark does. But yeah, I think he'll
get some curves on there, but
yeah, he'll stick a lovely rear on it, and
in Mark we trust, right?
In Mark we trust. Yeah, that's the next hashtag.
Oh dear.
Hashtag all the curves. Hashtag in Mark we trust.
Oh my. Did I do this right? It feels like there's more pressure on it than there should be, but I'll check all the measurements later.
So are you how are you doing your layout? Are you, for your theme park? Are you going to have a table for it, or is it going to be on shelves? Or
I'm not 100% sure yet. I will. It won't be on shelves, I don't think, unless I do like units of it in there. It's more like based on my space. It's more like I'm gonna have the rides be modules on their own, so that I can just get them where I know they fit.
Yeah.
And then kind of I would like to like kind of figure out how they will best fit together and kind of build the pathways and stuff as modules as well, so that I can kind of keep that stuff either just around or in storage for when I want to show it to someone or lay it out on a table or work on it. Or take it to a convention or something. Because there's just not the space right now. I am planning to get rid of a bed that's in here, which will open up some space. But that's basically the size of a queen bed in table space that I could have. Alternatively, I might like take the mattress off and leave the frame there and just put these shelves out on it.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Because it does have a fair, like it would be, you could just put them on. It would be very low to the ground. But and I might need to block it off so I don't fall over on it. But
we'll go to sit on it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let me show you the Ferris wheel actually.
Yeah.
I could probably do a supporter too. One sec. Just over here. I can actually do a little bit on the. Oh, the other thing I want to do is put a proper plate, a Mills plate underneath the carousel because it just falls apart. I don't know if you have it.
I don't know.
The base is awful, to be honest.
Is it?
Yeah. Like every time you pick it up, it falls apart.
Oh. That's not nice.
So yeah, I didn't really like go all out to change this yet, to like get all the pieces for it just yet.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see, basically, I'm just testing some stuff out. So I got enough of these to do both sides. So that's full on both sides.
Yeah.
And let me just go full. Let me go on there. And I started with turquoise. I actually don't really like the turquoise.
Mhm.
But maybe it'll be better with some lime green or something along the side.
Yeah.
But also like there's blue behind it, so maybe when I get rid of the blue, it'll look better. And then I don't know why I put these on this side first, but I did. So I guess that's just the side I was looking at. And then so this would be the front side normally. And I don't know if you can see, but in here I've got lime green.
Yep.
So every other one. So normally they have this kind of medium, this transparent medium blue color.
Mhm.
As it's just a 1x2, and then instead I've been putting in all lime green because I had a bunch of lime green clips for these as well.
Cool.
So I think that'll look really good. And then I would like to kind of half added a Mills plate below, but it's actually terrible. So because it's not the way they did it. I just thought they were kind of in a grid, the 16x16s, but there's like some other weird parts to it that just don't line up with the normal measurements. So I need to like add the bricks to the bottom of that first, or switch it up. What was I going to show? Oh yeah. And the idea is, of course, for it to be kind of themed around this color scheme, right?
Yeah.
So, and I think I could add like basically like have this for theming like just right there. I think
Yeah.
it would look sick.
That's perfect. That fits
Yeah.
perfect.
This even has a little hinge thing on it.
Yeah.
For like landing gear. And so I think it would probably be pretty easy to just rig something up that'll hold it. Hopefully it's just strong enough.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think that'll look good. Oh, and I just like did one of these as well in lime green to test what I think it looks like. The top pieces are kind of hard to get in any of these colors.
Mhm.
And like it's nice though because the green in the jet is not the normal green, it's the bright green, you know?
Yeah.
And so what's really nice is this Ferris wheel, these are actually already in bright green.
Perfect.
Weirdly, you know, they don't do that much in bright green, but these were all done in bright green, so that's really nice.
Awesome. No, that's looking cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an easy one to recolor.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started working on that in my free time.
Awesome. Did you want to show the rock work on that?
Oh yeah, thank you. So the idea is that, so I've got like, again, just fooling around with this stuff, but I just kind of extended this upwards a little bit.
Nice.
As, you know, kind of a makeshift entrance. I don't even know if this would be the main entrance or it would be like kind of like a side entrance that like you could get in to avoid the lines, you know, if you know what you're doing. And the idea is that this would be kind of like a statue, whatever. It's the Brickheads guy.
Sweet.
Statue fountain thing.
Cool.
And so I just wanted to put it on something. So from this angle, it looks better, probably. And I'm just fooling around with some like different techniques and stuff. Like nothing's necessarily meant to be permanent, but
that's cool.
I think that one looks good. And then from this corner, just, you know, it's just flat down there. But I learned very quickly that it's a lot harder than I thought to do those measurements and all that stuff. But I added like just those things at the back. I think it looks funny to have like, oh wait, it's not actually rock work. It's, you know, built for the purposes of display, right?
Yeah. No, that's cool. I love walking into a theme park and like the first thing you see is like a really cool statue. There's always like a nice feature piece as you go through the gates, isn't there?
Yeah. I think Zan has to head out. I think. Okay, my beautiful babes. It's that sad time on a Monday where I have to bow out and say goodbye. Have wonderful days to all. Love you guys. Love you too, Zan. Thanks for being here. Have a good sleep and have a wonderful day tomorrow.
Bye, Zan.
All right. And Ian Brickbot says we changed our Ferris wheel to rainbow colors. You can use the kind of webbed discs for the tops of the solid one if the solid one isn't available. the webbed discs.
Oh, you know the ones that
Yes.
yeah, and they become in like transparent colors as well, don't they?
Do they mean like
It's like the radar dish, but
like
that
this?
that's got gaps in and stuff. That's the one, yeah.
Ah, cool. That's a good idea. Yeah, they definitely. So those tops do come in lime green for sure. I ended up
Mhm.
getting one. And Johanna says, "Love all these mocks, Kevin. Thank you." Yeah, this is just a quick mod. Like literally, all I did was raise it like 3 plates. And I got some parts to add more roofing and like to do some of this because this is not a complex build at all.
Mhm.
But this is the set that comes with the lions. So I think that's the lions are the expensive part of that build.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I've been working on. And Slugbiker thinks the lime green inserts look good. Thank you kindly. I'm just trying to catch a fun shot. I don't see anything. Anything else is too. And thanks, Sarah. Says that's sweet, Kevin. Awesome. And yeah, I'm going to be streaming with Little Bins and Bricks on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, from 6 to 8 or so. And I believe my Bricks and Me will be there too. So that'll be fun. I haven't streamed with them before. So.
Mm-hmm.
It's always fun to stream, like first time streaming with people.
Yeah. And like
Especially
going to a different channel as well, where you like interacting with like a slightly different chat and
exactly. And like also like it's just funny like with Johanna, like it was weird that I hadn't ever talked to her live before. But it felt like I had, like it was,
yeah.
I'd only ever cut her off in chat.
within the first 10 minutes of your first face-to-face interaction, almost stop talking. This is my show.
I could keep explaining why it happened and what my headspace was, but it'll just look like me being even worse.
It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it.
The worst.
Good times.
I know. Classic Kevin. Just a horrible person.
At it again.
I know. Okay. Should I build something?
That would be productive.
Oh, yeah, I think I need more turquoise. I don't know, like, if when I ordered stuff, if I was like, oh, that's enough turquoise, or if I was like, I'll just get what they have, and if they, it's probably not going to be enough, but...
Do you go through Bricklink sellers by color then as well?
Sometimes, especially if it's like, I know I need, like for this, I definitely would have.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, I don't actually need to have exactly, all these plate distances. I don't need 1x6s and 1x4s. If it's 12 units long, I don't really care how I make that up as long as it's structurally sound.
Yeah.
And so I would definitely, for this one, I definitely would have gone to turquoise, gone to the plates, and it's just easier that way and just grab whatever they have at a decent price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kevin is just the worst. I agree. Thank you for the compliment. And Kevin should start a series called Interrupt with Me. Well, there you go.
Is dark turquoise teal? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what people would. I don't know who calls it what. On Bricklink, it's called dark turquoise.
Okay.
I don't know if Lego calls it teal or what, but I think this is what people usually are referring to when they say teal.
And that's the one. That's the one that they use in the monkey in like very small accents of Monkey Kid, isn't it?
Yeah, bigger accents in the newer sets.
Yeah.
Like in the drone copter, it's like the size of the color of the containers as well.
Cool.
And it's more so in the mech and stuff. I guess it's more and more, but I think they realized red and yellow is starting to look a little dull.
Yeah.
And so they start adding it on, and adding a little more gold in as well. I think.
Two primary colors. Although very vibrant, get boring quite quickly, I think.
Yeah, It's funny sometimes I look at the Monkey Kid sets and there are colors in them that I didn't even realize. Like there's actually just normal blue right at the front.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, I've just been working on all sorts of things related to this, and I got a bunch of pieces to help me with the bowl ride and stuff. You know, I just kind of move my own pace. It'll take forever, you know.
But that's nice that you've got like a
hounded me about the fact that it's not.
It's cool that you've got like a big project that you can chip away at in like small chunks, though.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, and that I can kind of like I know a lot about the rides I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And so, whatever mood I'm in, and also like whatever pieces sellers happen to have, you know, it'll probably be the case that like I get to the end and like kind of finish everything around the same time. But I will come up with a million other plans since then, and you know, I'll probably give up and just do something else. Just kidding. No, I think I'm good on this for a while probably. I think this roller coaster is gonna look awesome when it's done.
Yeah, I can't wait.
But it's not too much with all the yellow.
I can't wait to see that.
It looks like really retro.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow, which I really like.
Yellow was never really a color that I particularly liked in Lego up until seeing it with Monkey Kid and.
Same for me, yeah.
Seeing it incorporated with other different colors, I think it actually makes some things really pop.
For sure. Yeah. Oops. Are there any other specific Star Wars sets you're looking at mocking? Or like recoloring or whatever?
Not too much at the moment. I quite like the idea because these Star Wars sets they've like released them that they're a little bit smaller, they're like cheaper. I like the kind of size that they're at. It would be cool to do something with the Slave One that's just come out.
Yeah.
And because that's
like Starship for those of you.
Oh yeah. Sorry for the purist. I would like to do something with that, with one of the things, or like one of the characters that are like more neutral. Maybe the two, I forget their names, the two guys that you have done that. Yeah.
Or, the gold and silver.
The gold and silver horn demon. Horn.
Yeah.
Is it horn demon? Yeah. Maybe something like that, because like the bounty hunters are kind of like can go either way, whoever pays them the most kind of thing. Might be like a cool concept to do with the Slave One.
Yeah. But I mean, that would kind of actually be a lot like like what's his name, the Huntsman, or Syntax. I mean, the Huntsman is literally like just doing her bidding, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not paying him, but
same sort of. Yeah.
Exactly. So that, I mean, those would be sick colors too.
Mm-hmm.
The like, oh man, a ship in purple, lime green, and black would look awesome.
Yeah.
But and also the like orange and gold, or blue and dark silver, or like whatever you call it, pearl silver.
Pearlescent silver, yeah.
Medium yellowish silver. And Rosalie McMullen asks, and Jameez just answered her, but what program are you using to build on the computer? And Jameez answers, but it's called stud.io or Studio, and it's an amazing tool. Yeah, I use it as well. There's a couple, there's also Lego Digital Designer that they kind of don't update anymore. I learned to do this stuff on that, and now I do stuff on Studio as well. Sometimes if I have pieces, I prefer holding pieces, but for something like this, it really makes sense to do that.
Yeah, especially when with the TIE Fighter, I actually didn't build it in studio. I had every intention to build it in Studio first. Oh, did I? Oh no, maybe I did build it. I did build it in Studio first, but I actually think when it came down to it, I ended up just ordering the pieces by going like looking at the set. I think I did it. I ended up just doing like a want list on a thing and just going through it like that. But with something like this, because so many of the colors are different and there's not much like interior parts, it's not going to be worth buying the set and then like adding a few pieces. It's going to need a complete overhaul. There's going to be like a few of these engine parts and then maybe some of the Technic and stuff inside, but other than that, it's going to need all new parts. So yeah, I figured it's just as easy to come through here, and then you can see exactly what colors you can get for certain pieces, and just generally what parts are available, what looks good next to each part.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to. Yeah, for the roller coaster, I didn't want to build it in studio and go from there. You know, it probably wouldn't be that bad, like with all the like kind of copy pasting you could do. But still,
yeah, it's still a big overhaul to. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to build much bigger than something like this in studio. Unless it was like by section.
And Jamay's got to head out. I do have to go, babes, but I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their days. If you can't tell and you're new to the channel, my co-host thinks it's funny to call everyone babe. And people in our chat love calling each other babe, and we understand it's awkward, and they think that's hilarious. But if you don't want to be called babe, just let us know, and we won't call you babe.
Good luck trying to remember that.
How's that for my tolerating the shenanigans?
That's very accommodating of you.
Thank you. Oh dear. I also think it's funny. Don't get me wrong.
It is quite funny.
Abby the Brickspearl says, is there an option to highlight parts that are not visible at all in a final model in either studio or like a digital designer? I don't know.
I don't think so.
It would be easier for you to highlight all the, like, to go through and like literally click every piece you can see from a certain angle. Probably. I mean, I don't think there's an option.
There is a way that you can do it so that when you build, you can make the piece like not like you can like not assign it a color. So then when you take it into Bricklink as a wanted list, it will just find the cheapest part regardless of color because you won't see it.
Right. But sometimes when you're building, you don't know what's going to end up
precisely, yeah,
visible and not. Yeah, interesting.
Ian's saying you can get studio files for some builds, so you can just import it and start modeling. Yeah, I found that or at least where I've looked at that before, the pool of sets is very, very small.
Oh, as soon as you add the turquoise, it looks better.
It does look good, doesn't it? I like it around these engine parts and like just the little accents there.
Good call.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of where they use the turquoise on the drone copter and stuff. It's like for that extra, for like the using it on the engines.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm definitely going to add some more along here and just convert in the main part of it.
Yeah, I can tell that I just don't have as many yellow pieces as some other colors. Either because I don't know. I guess sets kind of avoided sometimes too. It's really in your face, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think maybe that's the case. I don't know. But so I'm gonna have to like sometimes I have to use like 1 by whatever instead of 2 by whatever because I just don't have the 2 by pieces in yellow. Yeah, Abby the Brick Squirrel says I'm mainly looking at modulars and doing part recolors so I can best utilize my random bulk Lego. Yeah, for sure. Little Bins of Bricks says Kevin Babe, we love it. Thanks. Good to hear. Oh my. It's my own fault. It's my own fault for letting Brenda anywhere near.
Poor Brenda.
No, not at all. She's fine. Did I get? All right. Are you doing anything else this week? Are you streaming at all? Anything?
I have no plans. I might hopefully I have a video out on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, not too much planned, I don't think.
Nice.
I'm still just trying to finish up organizing the cabinets and stuff. And then once I've got the last few shelves in, and then I've got quite a lot of stuff to film, and then I can get a lot of stuff up in the attic.
Yeah.
Then I will be all good for like live streaming. I've got quite a backlog of sets that like are ready to go, or like that I've got space that I can put straight into the cabinets, which is good. And then I'm gonna have all those Monkey Kid sets that I can build as well. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Brick Squirrel saying my mic's a bit low. It's probably I'm just quiet because there's not as many people here, and sometimes it's on Brenda's setting. Hopefully that's better for you.
That's cool.
Yes, thank you though. I bet I just got quieter after Johanna left, and as I'm chilling out for the day. That's my guess.
Peaceful vibes.
So peaceful times with Kevin. And everyone leaves.
And goodbye, everyone.
Love it. No problem, Abby. Thanks for letting me know.
I want to change.
And yes, sorry, the Amazing Brick mentioned that they added some stuff to the.
Oh, cool. We'll look at that at like past, shall we?
Yep. And then, yeah, we'll wrap up right there.
Perfect. Okay. Oh, we're getting that ASMR crunch.
You like that? Well, you just asked for the mic up, so got to give you something. Crunchy times with Kevin. This looks so sick, actually.
If he does say so himself.
And like the fact that like all these side supports are gonna have those 3 colors all the way around is just gonna really make it crazy, like overwhelmingly colorful, I think. Which doesn't bother me. To me it really rings with this like retro over the top like color scheme, and like I can see it like made of like wood. It doesn't look like a wooden coaster, but I can picture, or it could be steel, but like them just like painting it in these ridiculous colors, you know, and then having it like kind of deteriorated over time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe I should make that for like a Ninjago section of the park or something instead.
Cool.
I am actually like, you know, I love doing this Monkey Kid part 2, like specifically, but you know, I'm not against adding like a friend section or you know, even a Ninjago section, or you know, there's other themes that I love, right?
Yeah.
A hidden side section, stuff like that. Of kind of like, and especially if, you know, heaven forbid, Monkey Kid doesn't stick around.
Don't say it.
I would never, but I didn't actually say it, probably. But
That's true. That's true.
I think I did. I definitely just said it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to just have to like bail on it because, you know.
Mm.
But Liz World, yeah, specifically Liz section of the park, yeah, I agree. And it's all just the crazy thrill rides.
Yeah, ones that she should not be tall enough to ride on.
She is the test rider for all my rides. Yeah. He said Ninjago section. Calm yourself, calm yourself. There's like, we need a meme of the amazing Brick just losing his mind when someone says Ninjago for no reason. Just like way too enthusiastic. Yeah. Meme yourself. Oh, Ian Breckbot says, in studio, all the modulars I've tried are available to import as official sets. That's awesome, actually. I didn't know that. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I wish, you know, some people like make them available and stuff, but they're not as easy to find as you would.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Which is the one that has the a lot of people bought multiples of them. Is it like the pet shop that's got like a townhouse on the side of it? One of them had like a really nice townhouse on the side, so I know a lot of people were buying like multiples of it.
I mean, like not like Assembly Square, or
I don't think it was Assembly Square
or the bookshop.
It might have been the bookshop. It could have been the bookshop. But and then they were like just changing the color of the townhouse.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Pretty good.
Oh, I'm gonna need so many more turquoise tiles. I got a few of the neon Ninjago wave on sale. Oh, nice. Yeah. Like the that's like getting ready to retire. So some of them are retiring. So Temple of Madness is retiring for sure. I think the Cyber Dragon's retiring. Yeah. So if that's I think that must be like kind of, you know, I think there's 3 waves kind of half available or like fully or half available.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely the time to get them is now, of course, if you're looking to get them. And yeah, I got Temple of Madness on big sale as well. I had bought it full price, and then my wife found it at a store, so I just am holding off on building it until I'll take back the one I bought here. I'm not 100% sure if the barcode's different on Canadian and American ones, if I can return here at full price the one she got, so I'm just holding off.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have thought so, but because it comes from the same distribution center, or from the same factory, right? So
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure, and like they both have piece count on them and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But I just want to be safe. I mean.
Yeah.
And Little Bins and Bricks says, I'm starting my amusement park this week. Ferris wheel build right now. Awesome. I mean, the amusement parks are just, I love seeing them in Lego.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's really easy to make them your own too, with all the kind of side stuff and like little mascots and like people running around. And, you know, I think it'll look awesome. And I'm sure Little Bins and Bricks will do it justice.
Yes.
For sure. Always fun stuff. What's going on with their city?
I am loving this dark turquoise.
The what?
I'm loving this dark turquoise.
Yeah. Well,
like, I don't want to.
I might hate you, but
yeah, I do.
It's probably. I mean, it's not too bad. It just depends on. It's hard to find in bulk sometimes. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But there's just like, I like this. I like the block of it rather than like tiny bits of accent. I quite like having the engine parts be like pretty much all dark turquoise, and then like these little bits on the.
Yeah. I love it. Galaxy Ace says, wait, what? I was gone for the last 15 minutes. What happened here? Specifically about the Ninjago. I was just saying I would consider having different sections in my amusement park, depending on how big it is and like if Monkey Kid slows down releases or I'm not inspired by it or whatever.
Mhm.
And Ninjago was one that I happened to maybe mention a little bit of. Abby the Brick Squirrel says, now I want a Pigsy's Death Star.
Phenomenal.
Wow. That needs to go up. That's just so good. Pigsy's Death Star. Yes.
That is definitely
or a Sandy's Sandcrawler. Very nice.
nice.
Yeah, I need to do a Sandy ride. One that would lend itself is the Friends like fish thing that spins around.
Yep.
That would work really well. I think he'd work well for like a flume ride, like a log in the water, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to do, you know, they'd have like a hedge maze or something.
Yep.
Maybe. I want to do that with the foundry and have it like this kind of like, you know, foundry style walls all around and stuff.
Yeah.
And I would call it Lost in Foundry.
Oh, very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank
I like
you.
that.
Yeah. And I could even, I was thinking like maybe using my truck as the entranceway to it, as you know, because I can kind of hollow out the middle and have it up, and you'd walk in. Yeah. Friends Underwater Loop, that's what it's called. Is a really nice set. I agree. It's retired now, but if you're doing an amusement park, it's a really great fit. And those the like little vehicles that they're in, one's a fish and one's a turtle. They're really easy to mod, so you can like make it whatever theme you want. I mean, if you don't get the set, like you just, you know, super simple design as well, so you can kind of just make it whatever you want. Yeah. Monkey and Ocean Truth says Monkey Kid X-Wing looks too cool. I agree.
Thank you.
Looking good. What about a Y-Wing tech?
Oh, am I going to end up doing the whole fleet of?
I mean, the Y-Wing's the Y-Wing and I'm not a Star Wars fan. I don't. Or it's not that I don't like it. It's just, you know.
Yep.
Whatever. Yeah. But as a non-fan, the Y-Wing and the A-Wing are my two favorite to look at.
Okay,
for sure.
Interesting. If they did a Y-Wing at like this scale, then I would maybe do that for like May.
Isn't the Y-Wing's not that big, right?
It's substantially bigger than this one, and it is.
Oh,
like,
really? It doesn't look that big on the.
No, and it's like quite. I think it's. I mean, it's quite an expensive set for something that I would want to recolor. I think.
Okay. Yep.
But if they kind of reduce the part count on it and did it in this scale, which I don't think it'll be long until they do.
This is the normal X-Wing though, right? Not the 4+.
Not the 4+. No, it's the. I think it's like £45 retail here now, and all the other
45+. Wow. Really, seniors only.
Yeah.
Not that 45 is senior. It was just the use of a joke. If there anyone out there is like freaking out.
They're coming for you.
Yeah. Whoops.
On that note, everyone, we will see you next week.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
The joke is just that there are 18. You know, everyone understands the joke. Should I explain it? Should I explain the joke?
No, you're good.
Maybe the seniors don't get it.
They didn't hear you.
My mic was too low. Can you turn it up? I have no idea how old Abby the Brick Squirrel is.
He says I'm 47 and I laughed.
Welcome to the last 5 minutes of the stream. Oh my gosh. Galaxy Ace says the Y-Wing is bigger than the X-Wing, but not that large of a ship in general. Nice, thank you. Thank you. Abby the Brick Squirrel says I'm 47 and I laughed. Okay, good. Ocean Truth says, dang, I'm going to get the senior citizens discount in a few years. Me too, buddy. Me too. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if Lego came out with a 45+ box?
just the font is so big. Like just
we're not far from it. I bet if their marketing team is watching this, I mean, Yeah. Oh, Bricklicker's here too. Bricklicker's going to break the news.
Yep.
45 plus set Lego sets are coming out. Yeah. This we're gonna get that. Everyone's gonna think we're horrible. Wow. Welcome, Bricklicker. Welcome. We are wrapping up.
Yeah, we will. I will open up.
Yeah, open up. Let's just have a look at Mark's last. That's what everyone's sticking around for. Ian Brickbot says, "Hang on, let me turn up the hearing aid." Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Can you repeat that?
Heard they're bringing out a range of walking sticks for seniors. Yes, that's going to be in the kind of buildable Harry Potter style of D2C set. Yeah, and yeah, for sure. Just like objects.
Yeah.
Yeah, with directions you can actually see where something is dark brown or dark blue. Yeah, I am not sad that they're getting rid of the black background. I don't know if they've stopped yet, because I know they like basically said, well, we have to phase it out because we've already printed a lot of them and stuff. But
yeah,
which obviously is understandable. But man, those were brutal.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't built one for a while.
I don't think I've actually come across any of those. I haven't really built too many of the 18 plus sets. It's a bit above my.
They were in for some of the ideas ones as well, I think, and they were just they're brutal.
They were. I know they were doing it for the art sets, but they're more like paint by numbers anyway. So, but yeah, I think the idea behind it and the concept behind it was nice, but I just don't think it was as well thought out as.
Sure. Yeah.
And
they just didn't have the like they don't spend enough on their ink colors. Like you've sometimes built sets and you're like, that's not the right color.
Yeah.
Which is fine when that's the only color there.
Yeah.
Or it's on a white or light blue background, but otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and Bricklicker says they phased them out in May, I think, with the last one being the Star Wars helmets. Gotcha.
Oh, cool.
Gotcha. Little Benzenberg says, I was thinking about a cafe corner junk build for the amusement park and how to add some sort of show to...
Has Mark posted yet? Mark, have you posted?
He said he did, so...
I'll just get it. So we've got the build so far, but that was an hour ago. So
was it Mark or the Amazing Brick? Or I think it was Mark.
Maybe it was the Amazing Brick.
Maybe it was.
Go straight to this page.
I can't remember.
Okay. Oh wow.
Oh yeah. It was the Amazing Brick. Oh, and Mark says just now. Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll catch that. Nice. I'm sure Johanna's really glad she came on here to be memed.
I mean,
yeah, it comes with the territory.
We should probably start warning people.
Yeah, we should. I have to get more stands and about 3 more of these shadow box frames for the rest of the figures.
Oh, I love when stuff looks like that, though.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's really nice.
Little Bins and Bricks is suggesting a Duplo remake for the... I feel like she might be like 3 minutes behind on the stream, but I love just seeing...
She's watching it in slow mode.
Wow, Tech.
I'm joking.
If she's not, we're gonna be
I'm joking.
Oh man.
Meme challenge, do whatever meme this picture inspires you to create. Use hashtag the amazing meme challenge. Have fun. This is totally not self promo, Kevin. Hashtag like a mockumentary. This is gonna cause.
Is this Claire approved? Oh my gosh.
This is gonna cause some great memes. There may be phone calls to managers involved, and
yeah, you're about to get served some court documents from her, probably. She's like, that's just her response to the meme challenge.
I hope she just puts when you unwantedly get put as a meme or get made into a meme. Okay,
I'm gonna take a duplicate picture of it and have her like side-eyeing the meme thing and be like, Claire's entry to the meme challenge. The amazing brick when someone mentions Ninjago. Yes, exactly.
Very accurate.
Exactly. He jumps up, turns around, and spins.
Okay,
Hashtag Claren. Yep.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, we did see that.
With Rick Squirrel says, "Is that gunship in your cart? Is that a gunship in your cart?" There we go. Yeah.
Oh wow, good job already, Mark.
Whoa! Look at that curved piece. Added to the side. Nothing like superfluous curves.
Oh, love it. That's looking cool. I like that. Mark, are you gonna extend it like backwards as well a little bit as well, and actually give it like a decent interior? But I like that. That's coming along well. Oh, I see. Look at that X-wing. That looks really nice. I'm interested to see what the builder does with that.
Nice.
But yeah, great job, Mark, and thank you for submitting that. And Isaac and everyone else who popped their builds or their memes on the hashtag today, we really appreciate it. Post it throughout the week, and I'm sure we'll catch up with it all next week when it's on my channel. And I believe we've got Emily from Emma joining us. So that's going to be fun. She's been working on, I don't know what she's going to be specifically working on next week, but she has been working on a Minnie Mouse's house mock. So it'd be cool to hear like her inspiration behind that and like where that's what that's leading towards. I'm assuming she's going to be popping that in her city, so we might get a sneak peek at it. But
yeah, I was chatting with her today, and it sounds like she might try to get a little camera set up in her city room because she's been fooling around with it. You know, a long time ago, she actually did a stream from her city and like kind of tried to build on the fly. You know, which, as we know, is very difficult, even with 3 people to manage the chat. When we're not always trying to do something permanent even. And I actually really enjoyed that stream, even though you can't interact as much. It's impossible to. Little Bins and Bricks says, "I am not," but that's 3 minutes after we asked. Sus. Respond to this statement right now.
That is quality humor if that was done on purpose.
Oh my gosh.
I've never waited like 3 minutes.
I'll when I stream with her on Wednesday, I'll just like in my live conversation respond 3 minutes later to everything. But Slugbiker's responding right away, so we got Slugbiker on time. We'll see what happens here.
I popped into side stream yesterday, and Solo was downstairs or outside in his van, and we were having a conversation, and he was legitimately 30 seconds behind, and he was like actively talking, and we were like, and Greg said something and like asked him a question, and we were just silent. So me and Sai were like carrying on chatting, and then it was just input. Yeah, Greg, I'll go. I was just like, oh, he like burst into laughter or something. It was quite funny.
That's brutal.
It was very funny though. But yeah, I'm convinced. Little Bins and Bricks is definitely a few minutes behind, whether they realize it or not. Oh dear, but yeah, coming up from me, hopefully a video Friday, but that's gonna be pretty much it, and then a mockumentary next week on my channel, and like I said, we're going to have Emily there. We don't think Claire's going to be able to make it, unfortunately. She might be able to hop in for a little bit, but for the most part, I think it would be the 3 of us. Not sure what I'll be working on yet. I might try to get some parts for this, but it might be a little bit too quick of a turnaround. I do actually have another one of the Demon Ball TIE Fighters to build, so I might end up just building putting another one of those together.
Nice.
But yeah, what about you, Kevin? Coming up this week?
Tomorrow's Other Toy Tuesday. We'll be playing some like the games where you like are required to like build something or draw something or whatever, like Pictionary or whatever. Yeah. But they're kind of 2 different ones. So one's called Imagine, and they're these transparent cards, and they're like on each card is kind of like a shape. Yeah. And you kind of put them together, and like since the cards are transparent, you can like overlay them on top of each other and like kind of build it like that. And you're like meant to like animate them if you need to. So if it was a duck, you could like get like, I don't know, some sort of circle and something and like kind of make it quack or something like that.
Yeah.
You're not meant to say anything, but I'm sure Brenda will yell about things. And that's kind of, I often try to complement Lego with it in some way. And if you're, you know, part of Lego VIP, which a lot of you are, I'm sure, you may have noticed a reward in the reward center called Creationary Travel Edition. So that's like basically Lego's version of here's a card with something on it, build it and try to get them to guess.
Yep.
The travel edition, annoyingly, is literally only the cards.
Sorry, just look at.
What's that? Right now. 100% 3 minutes behind. And that's okay. That's okay. I love it. I love it.
Sorry, that was
yeah, so I don't know if the game is worth it. I have opened it up. My guess is that it's probably not worth it because, yeah, the cards are nice. It's about 10 Canadian dollars. Is it 1,000 points? Something like that.
Okay.
I mean, the cards are nice and like the little illustrations on them are nice. It depends on whether, you know, you have to provide your own bricks. That's the annoying thing. So you kind of like, you know, gonna have to decide how, you know, what's gonna be available. I'll just get Brenda like tiles and that's it. You know, 2x4 tiles built. I'm just kidding.
You have like one of those like 12-in-1 promos or something that you could just use out of.
Yeah, I do actually. I even have one that's not open yet that I might grab. I think I have one more. Yeah, I think it's yeah. I mean, I knew you meant 1K or 1.5K, not
yeah,
not 1,000, not 1,000,000 points. Yeah, I knew. Thank you though. Thank you. That good correction. You caught it before I got to make fun of you for it. So that's pretty good. Not that I would ever make fun of a viewer for a little typo or something, but oh, Kevin's the worst. So we're gonna try that out. We'll find out if it's worth it or not. My guess is no, unless like maybe you have kids and you're going on a trip and they literally would never play that game unless they had the cards. You know, $10 is definitely worth it to keep them occupied for 20 minutes, even probably.
Yeah.
If you have some pieces or whatever. But yeah, so we'll see. It'll definitely be worth it for the horrendous shenanigans that we'll get into. No doubt. Hopefully we can elicit a swear word from Brenda and get a third painting out of her. We'll see. We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Let's see. What would they give away for 1,000,000 points, though? Now I'm wondering. Well, they'd give away how many dollars? The Canadian conversion's really easy, by the way. It's like 1 point is 1 cent. It's really nice.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So like we're, I guess, the benchmark for it. You know, in the States, it's like it's a weird conversion and so on. The Amazing Break says, all right, it's time for me to go goodbye, babes, leather babes, and fellow chatters. Hashtag Kevin is the worst. I love it. Get it trending. Kevin is the worst. I'm not, please don't do that. People might actually think I'm the worst. So, you know, at worst, say Kevin is mediocre. Say Kevin is mediocre at worst. Thank you for laughing at me, Tech. No one else is here, so.
I'm still half giggling at
Yeah, Tech Studio is laughing a lot too. It's just, you know, it's on mute, so.
I had to put him on mute because he's just so loud.
London Bridge Vic says night night, y'all. Let's wrap this up. So let me just show you. I'll just go big because I don't want to put it too close to the thing. But I really like what this is looking like. This is pretty solid. This is only half of the coaster, by the way. So. Especially at the top there. Once you get like the teal or dark turquoise or whatever coming down from the top, I love it. Slowly putting the things together. Got a lot of the posts done. I did a few of the posts today, but then I realized they involve some counting, and I think I might have messed something up, so I stopped and just switched to these things because they're easier to do.
Yeah. Wicked.
Yeah. So There you go. Kevin is okay if you're into that kind of thing. Yeah. Something like that.
I think Sarah's really confused.
And this is why we're not at 1,000 subs. And we got some thinky faces from Little Bins and Bricks. For me, it is 5:49 Eastern time as I see those little thinky faces. So that's amazing. Hello to you from the future. I hope all is well. I hope it's just really funny to me. Also, I hope you don't think that. I'm gonna be asked not to show up to the stream now. All right, so that's coming up. So Other Toy Tuesdays tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Wednesday, I'm streaming on Little Bins and Bricks channel. Just a build, chill with Little Bins and Bricks. Mr. Bins and Bricks is usually there, I believe, building, and then Sarah keeps up with the chat and does a little build usually. I'm not sure what I'm going to build yet. We'll see. I don't have much in the backlog actually, but I'll find something. And my Bricks and Me is usually there as well. Then let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll finish up the build of the Ninjago set. Calm yourselves, Ninjago fans. Calm yourselves. So we got. It's not that I was slow building. I don't think. I mean, I was a little slow, but this is also a really annoying build a little bit, as in terms of the instructions. Like, it's very symmetrical,
right,
and like very similar, like front to back sometimes. And there was a page with 4 steps on it, and literally every step had a turn the thing around
I hate that.
stamp in front of it, and I got so confused. Maybe off stream I would have noticed them, but I just kept putting stuff like mirrored where it shouldn't be, you know, and like, and God forbid you have a sticker to place in one of those steps. I got really lucky on one of them that I didn't put it on wrong. It wouldn't have looked bad, but it, you know, it just would bother me.
Yeah.
I know basically every sticker that I've placed wrong in this room. I like know where they all are, and I still see them, and I'm like, oh, poor sticker. Yep, I know. All right, so that's it. So that'll be Saturday. I think that's all I got coming up. Sometimes I forget things, but who knows? And maybe we'll make a video someday. Who's to say? Until then, check out, if you're not already subscribed to Tech, he's hosting next week. Thanks again to HighTeaToys. Johanna was here with us earlier today. If you came in late, you know, go check the first part of the stream. She was building a canal for her city, which looks awesome. Kind of raise everything up and have some water space. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks to her. And we also had Brenda with us early on, so that was fun. So I will end it there. It's been a lovely day. We missed Claire, of course, but we will see her in a couple weeks. Then her travels will be done for a long time, hopefully.
We're going to confiscate her passport.
Well, we're definitely going to yell at her. We're going to go, Claire is the worst. Mediocre at best. Claire, the mediocre architect. We love you, Claire. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your mocking. And this is Kevin and Tech saying goodbye. Bye.